Good afternoon. It's 3:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports of the Mack Kentucky Downs studios. With the NFL Draft nearly a week away, Tennessee Titans General Manager Mike Bergonzi is set to meet with the media for a pre-draft press conference tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. You can catch Bergonzi's presser live right here on The Zone with Ramon and Will. In college basketball news today, former Texas head basketball coach Rodney Terry is expected to join Vanderbilt's staff this upcoming season. Former Tennessee starting guard Bishop Boswell has committed to Maryland out of the transfer portal, and VCU transfer guard Terrence Hill Jr. is expected to arrive at Tennessee today for an official visit with the Vols following a visit to Kansas. The junior guard averaged 15 points per game last season. The start of the NBA playoffs with the play-in games continues tonight on Prime Video as Philadelphia 76ers host the Orlando Magic at 6:30, followed by the Warriors at the Clippers at 9. For our foundation repair, whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great Wednesday.
Hump day.
There he is. He's Ron Slay, y'all.
I'm in the building.
Come on, Babs. I want to hear it.
No, Babs is learning.
I want to hear it.
Babs has figured it out.
She so badly wants to say it.
Yeah, but she knows, though.
I can't. I'm not allowed to say it yet.
Yeah, they nothing like
Until they draft Jeremiah Love at 4.
You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
There she is. He's Babsy Davenport.
What's up? Happy Hump Day. Making our way through. How many days away from the draft?
8.
8 days.
Tomorrow. Rhett Bryan in studio again.
Let's talk draft.
Executive producer of Titans Radio. And I know a lot of y'all didn't get in yesterday wanting to share your views and feelings and thoughts about Coach Mack. And you're certainly open to that today on 3HL 615-737-1045. However, we are going to do what I think, and I think all y'all think, he would want us to do, and that's move on, talk about draft, certainly remember our friend. But we're going to do that today. Rhett Bryan, executive producer of Titans Radio. Some are saying that the Titans are looking to trade down. So if that's the Cowboys, which some are saying are trying to move up, then you end up with 12 and 20 in the first round, 35. So 3 of the top 35 picks. What does that look for? We're going to talk about it. 615-737-1045. Tomorrow is National High Five Day. Just want to make y'all aware.
I'm walking tomorrow, work tomorrow then.
Just going to high five everybody?
I'm high-fiving everybody. People down there on Noblesville, it depends which way I come. I may come Franklin Road. Noblesville Road, I didn't have good encounters going down Noblesville Road. That's what the Chunky Junkie took. Took my
Chunky Junkie was all up on Nolensville.
Yeah, so I'm probably go down Franklin Road.
She rolled your truck on, allegedly,
and walked
on
away.
Nolensville.
She's doing time.
No, I don't think it was allegedly.
No, it definitely was not.
I was going to say, if she's doing time, I'd say that's confirmation, right?
She and the slammer.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Guilty as charged. Hey now.
Hey, now.
Saying.
By the way,
Judge Slay has spoken.
We like to say, hey now, with a lot of the Titans radio people, and that goes back to one Howard Stern.
Yes, indeed. Hey now.
So, Rhett, number one, thanks for coming in. When the news was announced, what's today, Wednesday? On Monday afternoon, you came in, did the studio segment where we announced the news after the Titans did, and really appreciate you in that emotional moment, because that's what that was, and we had various comments all over the board about that, but that was maybe the most difficult, just personally speaking, maybe the most difficult segment of radio I've ever done in my life. And
I would agree with that in my own account.
Yeah, and to be able to think through that in the spur of the moment was very, very difficult, and I appreciate you coming in to help us kind of let everyone know what was going on with Coach Mack. And then yesterday, celebration of life, complete celebration of life. It did get dusty in here at the end when we played the speech in the Cardinals locker room after they had beaten the Seahawks. And the way we looked at that, and it was Ross's idea to end the show with that, and it was perfect. But what the idea was, he beat life. And so let's play a moment where he beat a team and was in the locker room. And at the end, when he said, let's say our prayers and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's Mack. That's it.
That kind of worked.
Let me say this. I would agree it was maybe one of the most difficult things I've ever tried to say over a microphone and talk to the people out there because we were all still processing the moment.
Right.
I knew the moment was coming. I had sensed it for several days. It was not looking good, but there's still the finality of it. And let me say this, and I want to congratulate y'all, all three of you, and what Ross did yesterday while Zeph was out, and all the producers, all the shows, all the talent. Y'all did him proud. Y'all did it good. Mack would have been a little squeamish if he was here, but we wouldn't be doing it if he was here. But I can't thank enough all of everyone out there listening, you calling and sharing your stories, whether it was a brief interaction, whether you never met the man. He still had the same kind of impact. And everybody did a great job in honoring our friend, and I'm very, very appreciative of that.
That was the whole goal, and we talked about it before the show. We felt tremendous pressure, and this is just on us, and it had nothing to do with us, but we wanted to make sure that we showed him, we honored him in the right way yesterday, and a lot of that had to do with y'all and your phone calls and your messages, and whether you met him 20 times, 10 times, one time, no times. The beauty of the man was he had that kind of special impact that you're talking about on people that he met a bunch or never met.
We all shared that same pressure, all of us here at the station, because last thing I want to do is let the man down.
That's right.
And I think everybody delivered. And as he would say, Rhett, stop crying, quit, just shut up. Draft's in 8 days. Let's go. Let's get it. And so that's what we're going to do.
That was kind of the common piece. And look, a lot of y'all are saying, I wish I would have known he was sick and all these things. But as big a personality as he was and still is, he was a really private person. And so I think we all kind of felt like that's not our story to tell. And so that's kind of why that was the way it was. But each and every one of us, whenever we went to see him, showed that life of Coach Mack.
But I'm going to share
whatever way he could in the moment.
Sure.
And for me, like when I keep talking about the time I went to see him and he was doing physical therapy, and I was standing with his brother and with Don and not Davenport, but his friend Don Mosley. He was like, come over. And so I sat down next to him while he did his physical therapy, and he talked about the draft. And some of y'all are asking, who did he want us to take? And you talked draft with him, I think that same day, later in that day. Mm-hmm. And the only draft talk I had with him was, do you think, and I mentioned this yesterday, do you think taking a running back at 4 is too high? And he goes, not if he's special. And so that kind of led me to believe that he did like Arvell Reese too.
I tell you who else he liked was David Bailey.
He liked
Texas
David
Tech.
Bailey. He mentioned him too.
Yep, he did. Let me share one what I'm calling now Mack winks, because he's kind of popping up on me. I got one last night about 10 o'clock, and his Hall of Fame safety, Aeneas Williams, from the Arizona Cardinals, had been out of the country and had been out of the loop. And he said that he knew Mack was sick, and he checked, he said, hey, I'm going to send him a message. I'm praying for him, and I will follow up, and I'll check back with you. Well, last night was the time. And he said, how are things going? And I said, we need to talk. And I had to tell one of his favorite players that his coach is gone. But it was a beautiful moment because, of course, Aeneas, he's a minister. He's a pastor in St. Louis. Big man of faith. And before he texted me, he said, the reason I'm talking to you, he said, Mack spoke to me. I heard him. He said, I kind of had something was up. Mm-hmm. He said, I just kind of heard his voice. I was like, All right, let me ask you a question. I said, before I go any further, because I went through the whole thing about what the last 45 days of his life had been about. And he was just like, wow. He was just dumbfounded, in shock.
Yeah.
And I said, you said he spoke to you. I said, did he use your nickname from when you were a kid in New Orleans? He said, how'd you know about that? I said, because he spoke about that all the time. Nikki. Nikki. I said, did he say, hey, Nikki? He said, wow. He said, that's incredible. I said, let me tell you something. And I said, you were supposed to contact me. I believe this now. I said, you, of the 8 Hall of Fame players he coached, he mentioned you almost always first. And I said, he would mention you by your nickname when he would tell stories. And he said, whenever you guys were playing the Dallas Cowboys, defensive meeting room, week 1, Wednesday, game plan install. Hey, Nikki, you got Michael Irvin, right? Good. We're going to get over here and we're going to do the rest of this, because he knew that he would help him and take care of business. And, of course, he chuckled. He laughed. And we had a very special moment last night. And I hated to tell him the news that I had to deliver, but I was honored that he would take the time to want to speak to me about it and learn about the last few days of his head coach's life.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't trade it. And I call out a Mack wink. I'm like, okay, Mack.
Yeah.
I see you. I hear you. I mean, Aeneas Williams, man, 14-year career, gold jacket, man. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
615-737-1045. If the Titans do trade down, are the Cowboys a suitor? And if so, what are you looking at 12 and 20? We'll talk about it when we come back. If you want to watch the show live, you can. YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Thank you, Babs. Daryl in the borough, my people, seriously love y'all because you have gotten me through a lot this past year. Look, man, we're all here in this together. We are. We'll be right back. 3HL 1045 The Zone. United Structural Systems, they are not just another repair company. They're local, and your local foundation and waterproofing experts. They live here, they work here, they understand exactly how Tennessee's soil, weather, and homes behave. Serving homeowners across Tennessee for more than 30 years, more than 30,000 local homeowners have trusted USS. That experience means they've seen every type of problem our homes face. Every crack or leak tells a story, and USS knows what those signs mean. They pinpoint problems at the source: foundation settlement, basement water intrusion, crawl space, moisture issues, and more. No guesswork, just expert diagnosis from people who know Tennessee homes. Their repair solutions are engineered to stand up to our local conditions. A-plus rating with a Better Business Bureau, transferable lifetime warranties, local service, long-term protection. You're not just getting repairs, you're getting peace of mind. Book your free home inspection at USSTN.com. Free home inspection, USSTN.com. United Structural Systems, we are problem solvers. We are experienced. We are local. We are USS. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Rhett Bryan in studio talking about the NFL draft. Mel Kiper has a new 2-round mock draft. 1, Raiders, Fernando Mendoza. 2, Jets, David Bailey. Those things seem to be pretty congruent
See more
now.
of that, especially in that pairing. Yeah.
Yes. Cardinals, they could go offensive tackle. Miami Hurricanes, they could go Arvell Reese, which is what Mel Kiper has here. Titans, Jeremiah Love.
Wouldn't hate it.
You were the first person to bring that up. And I tell this all the time. Stoney Keeley was in. He asked you for an outlier at 4. And you said, you know what? I kind of love Love. And after that, it just kind of took off.
I don't know if I can take credit for that, but
Well, I'm not giving you credit necessarily. I'm just saying that was the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
I take it.
Mel Kiper wrote, will the Titans take the plunge? We haven't seen a running back go this early since Saquon Barkley went number 2 8 years ago, but Love has
That was 8 years ago?
Yep.
How?
2018.
Oh, my gosh.
You okay?
Time flies when you're having fun.
You okay over there?
No, I just had a realization at how old I am.
New number 2 8 years ago, but Love has the goods to come off the board in the top 5. And while the case could easily be made that Tennessee has other more important holes to fill in its roster, it'd be a mistake to look at Love solely as a traditional running back. He's a playmaker who can put a jolt Cola, into the Titans offense in the backfield with quarterback Cam Ward. Love will break free for home runs. He will hand in tough catches when flexed outside. He will power over defenders to extend drives. With both of the top edge rushers off the board, we could see a new number 1 running back ahead of Tony Pollard, Tyjae Spears in Tennessee.
And he's right. He's an offensive weapon.
That's it.
He's not just a back. He's not just a third down back. And the other, listen, one of the things when I first started talking about him that, pardon the pun here, but I love about Love is he's all ball all the time.
Yeah.
Like he's been lobbying teams, from what I understand in these interview processes, especially at the combine. Hey man, I want to return punts and kicks. It's like, no, you ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Like, we love you, we do, but no.
Let's hold up.
We
on
like
that.
your heart, but no.
Yeah. I saw Connor, I think it was Connor Barr on X today, had a digital cover of the latest edition of Sports Illustrated. And it said, it had him on the cover. It was a great photo. Is Jeremiah Love the next superhero of the National Football League? And of course, there's a play in there because his father, Jason, and he with some other folks, because he loves anime, animation. He has a comic book, Jerry Monster. I have a copy of Jerry Monster.
Really?
My copy came in the mail a few days ago. And it's really cool. And I just, that guy, he just loves ball. And he just, it's everything to him. And it's because, I think I mentioned this to y'all, he was very introverted as a child, and they took him to the doctor, did not have him fully tested because they didn't want him labeled. They wanted him to be the best Jeremiah Love he could be, and so they leaned into sports, and the rest is history. It turns out he is incredibly gifted. And so just that's how he is. Like, he is so dialed in on football. I mean, somebody had an interview with him, I think from the combine. He's like, yeah, I'd just be, when I'm not at the facility, I'd be at home, playing video games, watching film, probably watching anime, whatever.
You know who else that
That's
sounds
dope.
like?
Cameron Ward,
Yeah.
quarterback of your Tennessee Titans.
Yes.
Feed me all the football.
Exactly.
Yep.
With it.
But let's say, hypothetically, somebody else really wants him or really wants a player in that 4 spot. So, first of all, big picture on a Titans possible trade back. We look at this roster, we look at the holes, we look at the many positions they need elite players at right now. What is your take on a trade back, on a sticking and just getting the best guy there at 4? Where do you stand on that from the Titans standpoint and what you think about that? Because I kind of look at it as, okay, well, you're not going to be in a position to vie for a Super Bowl necessarily, right? You never know. But this next upcoming season, so stick and pick and get a massive piece for when you are in that position.
So I'm going to give you a two-pronged Mack answer here.
Okay.
One, they already have 9 draft picks. We'll see how much, whether they still have that amount over the weekend if he does some wheeling and dealing. The other part of it is it depends on who wants to be your trade partner in this. Like, there has to be 2 to tango.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's part of it.
And
then
possibly some options in this spot.
Correct. And I like you bringing this up because, there's this talk about in circles in media and things I've seen posted about the Dallas Cowboys coming up to 4 and the Titans getting pick 12 and 20. Obviously, they had an extra one from the Micah Parsons trade, all that stuff. And conventional wisdom would tell you, well, they're not going to trade up to go get a damn quarterback, but because that's what usually moves the needle.
Right.
However, they don't have Micah Parsons anymore. And so would it be for Arvell Reese if he is there at that point? Would it be if it happens to be, David Bailey for some reason is there?
Or even Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles as well. All 3 of those young men are top flight prospects. And so what does that look like hypothetically? And what, could you net in talent if you get 12 and 20 in return? Because if you look at I think the Jimmy Johnson chart is pretty close to being even there. Dallas might ask for something else in that. And, certainly I would think Mike Borgonzi in this case, and hypothetically he would give up maybe a day 3 pick because he's got plenty of them. I don't know about the pick 66 and 35.
Yeah.
Because
but if you
as
end
a
up,
fan, I wouldn't want that.
well,
if you
because
end
there's
up with-
value there. In that middle 50 picks, 75 picks, there's value there.
if you end up with 12, 20, and 35, then you have 3 of the top 35 picks in the draft.
Yeah.
I could see that being an attractive thing for them. So what would be available at 20? I looked at CBS's latest mock draft, and at 12 and 20. At 12, they had Sonny Styles still available.
Really?
So if you could trade back to 12 knowing you had Sonny Styles, would you do it?
Yes.
The answer without hesitation is yes.
Yes. So
The
that gives
answer
you
is
20.
hell yeah.
That gives you 20 and 35 for a player that you considered at 4.
I don't
know what I
think
mean?
he'll be there at 12.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
in this
I don't either.
scenario,
I'm just saying.
pull the trigger, baby. Let's go.
I'm just saying.
That dude is ridiculous.
Also available in this mock draft, cornerback Mansour Delane, wide receiver from Arizona State Jordan Tyson, safety Caleb Downs, all available at 12.
I would not do Jordan Tyson at 12. And the only reason, he might be the top receiver in this draft if it wasn't for the medicals.
That's what I was going to say. How much are we worried about the
Nope.
medicals with him?
Nope. No offense, sir. You're a heck of a ball player, but I'm going to take the old Texas
And could
condition,
be.
El Paso.
El Paso, nice.
I worked
All right,
their
Coach
game
Mack.
against Colorado where he didn't have to play, but he did. He played through some things.
And what was crazy is
He might be the
was-
most talented receiver in the
Oh, God.
draft.
Before
But-
he tore everything in, 2023 in Colorado. Before that, man, he was on the rise. Like, he was stacking stuff. But he tore ACL, MCL, PCL. And
You just
there's soft
hesitate.
tissue stuff that he was dealing with this last year
Yep.
at Arizona State. So that's a little bit of a red flag to me. Some of the
I
other
will say
options.
his coach spoke ridiculously highly of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me give you some other options that you might consider at 12. And I'm not saying they're not necessarily positions of need, but just, and obviously in this thing would hypothetically would be where they would be on their board. But Venga Owane, maybe
Penn State.
maybe one of the best offensive linemen in this draft,
Is that your
regardless
starting
of
right guard?
bingo. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
That could be a potential
Not
at 12.
sexy, but needed.
Yeah, and
But a
then,
starter.
and you miss on Jeremiah Love there, but maybe there's somebody you like on down the line, Mike Washington Jr., who is big and fast. I mean, just hypothetical thrown out. But Venga Owane at 12, and then at 20, what if you get Akeem Mesidor from Miami.
That's who I had down on this CBS mock. They had Mesidor. They had Casey Concepcion, Omar Cooper Jr., Jamad McCoy, all at 20.
Slay, you haven't said a word.
Yeah, because, listen, if I'm at 6, I'm thinking about it. At 4, I need the Mike Dicker load me up, put it on the boat, ship it over here to me draft. That's the only way I'm coming out of 4. If it's Dallas, Dallas, we need to talk about giving me a player with them. Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. We are in a privileged situation right here.
Now we had to go as a fan.
You went through hell to get there.
Pay for it.
That's what I'm saying. But so now when we come up, listen, we didn't even know we was walking around smelling like this. They finally, I'm just saying, they finally got us the water hose and they rinsed us off. But we're like, darn, this is what it smells like out here, sunny. Like, oh, we can grow. That fertilizer that was on us, also known as Shiano, is off of us now. But that right there is going to help us grow. But you can't grow unless you go get somebody that's bad boy that can go out there and garden. You need a real live agricultural food. And that
sun?
right there, give me a...
You need the
come on,
sun
man.
to grow?
Or you either need a lot of what? Love.
Oh,
You
okay.
either need the sun or you need love.
sun and love.
Come on, baby. That's all I'm telling you. That's the only way I can see it, just for the simple fact. Dog, that's beautiful. Listen, I want to draft capital. I like that. It all sounds good. If we wasn't in this spot right here, if we wouldn't happen to go off of the potential of what Cam is going to be, what this O-line going to be, if we were a little bit more solidified in the no, than on the what we don't know.
O-line is a massive question.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's still right there where it can be cold-blooded too.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we still right there in the middle of it. So if we were leaning one way or the other, I would be like, you know what? Let's start. I like 3 for 1.
But if I could give you Sonny Styles, Akeem Mesidor, and then whoever you take at 35,
I don't believe Sonny gonna be there.
Hell yeah, but there's no way.
There's no
Sonny
way
Styles.
being there.
Like,
No way.
I'm just saying.
we were just
Yeah,
asked like who we thought the Titans would take it for, right? Like
Yeah.
Let's stay with the hypothetical here, too, because 8 days
and
out.
I think Sonny's gone there.
Eight days out, hypothetical still, but maybe leaning towards some reality in this. Cleveland at 6 is the one that I hear the most buzz about trying to move out of 6. Just, I mean, you can go find it. There's a lot of people kind of
that
buzzing around
ultimately
that.
might be the Cowboys' pick there, but they're trying to get in front of the Giants apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I like that.
I
at day
can see
6.
that.
I mean, and then also that's Cleveland. What else do we expect? We expect them to do like that.
You expect them to do something?
You know that Shiano that they watched off of us. They right there to scoop it up.
It's like permanent.
All right, let me put one on Don Davenport here, going back to the 12 and 20 conversation. You know who might be there at 20? War Eagle, Keldrick Falk.
Oh, I like
I
him.
like Falk.
All y'all like
Yep,
him.
I like
Everybody
Falk.
likes him.
And I-
Cosell
You know
loves
who
him.
else? You know who else I like is his teammate that shows up on that film in Kieran Crawford.
Yeah.
Now later on, it would be a
That's-
20.
yeah.
That's probably
Or maybe
early
even
days.
35.
Is that-
honestly?
Yeah, where?
Maybe.
I mean, he's like
What position is the
Forward.
second guy you just said? Not Falk, but the other one that you said his teammate. Falk's team.
Kieran Crawford.
Yeah,
The
what position
other
is he?
He's a pass rusher
Pass
too.
rusher. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
So if the Browns did that deal with the Cowboys, they would end up with 3 first-round picks. 12, 20, and whatever they have.
And guess
late
what,
in the
y'all?
round.
And guess what? Guess what's cold-blooded?
They would mess it up.
I still ain't scared of them. Give them something. Give them 7 picks in the first round. I still ain't
They
scared
would
of
have
Cleveland.
12, 20, and 24. The
Cleveland
Browns
gotta
would
show me
have
something.
3 of the top 24 picks if they made that deal.
okay. Terrence,
They'll be Super Bowl predicted again.
I gotta hit Rhett with this negative on Terrence in the chat. Negative on Falk. No production. I want to ask if you know what an absolute Shiano show it was at Auburn. last
Yeah, that's yeah.
just stuff, and that's coming from that is my place. Those are my people. But
Well, you talk to NFL evaluators,
So-
and we all talk to plenty of them. They like that guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, let me
In terms of future ceiling. And
Yeah, the
all that
reason that I say Keldrick Falk is because for a big end in this even front in Robert Sala's defense. Jermaine Johnson, look at his measurables.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? This guy's 6'6", 276, plus in the wingspan, just 20 years old. Played wide receiver in high school.
Yeah.
He's a good run defender.
Yeah.
And I know where he's talking about the production because, the sacks. But 1,147 snaps his last 2 years. And he is long. He's a basketball guy, too.
Yeah.
He's a basketball guy. Arms 34 3/8. Hands nearly 10 inches. And at that size, 6'6", 276. 35-inch vert, 9'9" broad.
Yeah.
Think about the almost 35-inch arms. And think about what we're talking about with Ruben Bain that are less than 31. Think about that.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
I had told you those measurements came out. I was out. Mr. Babs has chimed in.
Uh-oh.
All
right, Mr. Babs.
Hoosiers. Omar Cooper.
Yeah.
And that's, now let me say this.
At a 20, is that?
It ain't out of the realm of possibility or question. It's not. And let me tell Mr. Babs this. Man, I love your guy, Omar Cooper Jr. I mean, that dude is just, he's a dead blame ball player. I mean, golly. Let me go find what I wrote up on this guy because I really like Omar Cooper Jr. got my attention. It was in that ball game where he, back in the middle of the season, where he caught it in the back of the end zone. Just went bananas.
Oh, the game winner against Penn State.
Yeah, the game winner against Penn State.
Yeah, that was more him than Fernando Mendoza making a throw.
Yeah, that was him
And
going and
Mendoza
getting
got a lot of
something.
credit for that, but damn, what a catch.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And the
Sorry, I
ability.
keep-
Well, while you look that up,
Yeah, go ahead.
Mel asked this question today on ESPN. Would you rather have Fred Warner, who he compares with Sonny Styles, or Christian McCaffrey, who he compares with Jeremiah Love, at pick number 4? He's like, that's how you have to look at that. Depending on which way you want to go with as a team, what are you looking for there?
I love comps. I just hate when we take the comp and put them in that place of where we know the comp as now.
Like just define
You know
a
what
guy.
I'm saying?
This,
Like-
this is who he is.
Like when we were talking about Cam and people had to continue to come out and say, yes, we're comparing him to Mahomes, but Mahomes when he was coming out of college.
Yeah.
It's so hard to, try to make your brain say, okay, not the Mahomes with how many Super Bowls? 3, 4, 5, who knows? But not that one.
Or like-
but the one behind Alex Smith.
I
that
compared
Mahomes.
him to Steve McNair just from the dog perspective of him, and people had a problem with that.
No
And it's
question.
not saying you are this guy
That's
or
the only
this
thing
guy
about
is this
Mahomes.
guy.
Yep.
You
But,
have characteristics of.
yeah.
Yep.
But I do think it points an illustration.
As a makeup
know.
of, yeah, absolutely.
So he also said this about Fernando Mendoza. I think Fernando Mendoza is a cross between Peyton Manning and Matt Ryan. That's what he said there.
I don't know. I don't even know what to do. What is
I don't know what to do with
That's
it either.
a phenomenal guy.
They didn't even follow up with it, and then they just said, well,
bad-
Dan Orlovsky thinks there isn't much of a gap between Fernando Mendoza and Ty Simpson. And so,
Oh, yeah, we know. Trust me.
Bad boy.
That
It was an interesting
big old
conversation.
story.
Well, let me say this. In terms of experience, there is. Because that's the thing. 15 career starts scares the hell out of me if I'm a general manager. Because the guys who have been under 35-plus starts hadn't really worked out too well. They've had to go Mitchell Trubisky, who's going to probably be the backup quarterback here. What do you have, 11 starts in 1 year at North Carolina? Yeah. And, he's an accomplished veteran backup quarterback now, but he had to have 2 or 3 stops along the way to get this thing done.
I'm going to get your info when we come back. 615-737-1045. You can watch the show live, 3HL, Facebook Live, Twitter, Twitch.
Twitch, please. That was off.
That was off. Timothy says, give me McNair all day. But keep in mind, McNair didn't start till his 3rd year. So you're comparing Cam Ward in year 1 to McNair in year 3. So keep that in mind. I understand it, but keep it in mind. We'll be right back. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
What's happening, good people? Low T and Center G Looking for TRT that's flexible enough for your lifestyle? This is the one that you're looking for. Synergix and Low T Center provide testosterone replacement therapy and hormone replacement therapy tailored to your body and your lifestyle. Also, your budget. You're probably asking, why do hormones matter? Well, imbalance, that's part of it. Patients feel fatigue, low sex drive, mood changes, and body changes. Balancing your hormones means living a better and healthier life. Now, the testosterone is not just for men. It's important for women as well. It helps boost their energy, confidence, and more. And no, if it won't turn you into a man. I don't even know that part. You know what? We're going to slide past that one and going back down here to boosting the energy, lose weight, increase confidence, and bring the heat back to your bedroom. You want to explore treatments that work with your lifestyle and budget? Book your free T-test now at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Running backs drafted in the top 10, the last 10 drafts. Ashton Genty, 6th last year. What was the number he had? 1,300 yards after contact?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the argument.
That's ridiculous.
That's why some of the national pundits are like, listen, why would you take Jeremiah Love at 4 if your line isn't completely set and he has issues like Ashton Genty had? Now, here's the thing. The Raiders were a mess last year. And the other part of it is Jeremiah Love's a much better prospect than Ashton Genty was a year ago. And listen, Ashton Genty's special.
Genty coming out.
Oh gosh, he's great.
But I'm with you on Jeremiah Love.
It's a different animal though.
Genty has he's smaller, he's shorter, all those things. Competitive balance though, like when you hit him, it's almost like Jason and Friday the 13th. Like, you got to get him multiple times to get him. Like, you think you drown him.
Excellent contact balance.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go back for Mr. Babs on Omar Cooper Jr.
Real quick before you do that.
Yep.
The others in the top 10, the last 10 drafts. Bijan Robinson, 8, 2023. I don't think has been used correctly there. Saquon Barkley, number 2 overall, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Leonard Fournette, number 4 overall, 2017.
Correct.
Christian McCaffrey, 8, 2017. Ezekiel Elliott, 4, 2016. All very productive, except for Leonard Fournette. That's the outlier.
Leonard Fournette still got a ring, though.
He does have a ring. So, well, there's that with him. So people can point to successive team with these guys. But, you can make the argument, if you get this right, you have the quarterback and the running back on rookie deals for the next 4 years.
That's correct.
At least.
That's huge. Listen, and the other cautionary tales through this, Todd Gurley, 10 overall to the Rams at 15. And listen, the knee was the knee when he was at Georgia. Mm-hmm. But the one everybody's scared about is 2012. The Browns took Trent Richardson 3rd overall.
Yeah.
And Trent Richardson had a nice career at Alabama, but it just never translated. C.J. Spiller was a top 10 pick of Buffalo in 2010. Noshawn Marino, 12th overall to the Denver Broncos in 2009. Darren McFadden, 4 overall in 2008. Adrian Peterson, 7 overall to Minnesota in 2007. Worked out pretty good there. Reggie Bush, 2 overall in the Vince Young draft in 2006.
Mario Williams.
How about this one?
Bush,
Number 2 overall to the Miami Dolphins in 2005. Ronnie Brown, War Eagle.
Yes, War Eagle.
LaDainian Tomlinson, top 5, pick 5 overall in 2001. Chargers, Hall of Fame, gold jacket. The year before that, in 2000, number 5 overall. The Baltimore Ravens select the Baby Bull, Vol for life, Jamal Lewis. 99, Edgerrin James, 4 overall, Indianapolis Colts. How about this one? In 97, Warwick Dunn was 12th overall to the Buccaneers. He's one of the smallest running backs I've ever seen. He had a fantastic career. Mm-hmm. He really did. Garrison Hurst, Marshall Faulk, Kajana Carter, Lawrence Phillips. I mean, there's a list. I went back, I think, 20 years. That's what I
Peter Schrager today. Text from a respected NFL GM in response to a heated discussion we had on the Schrager Hour over whether a team can really take a safety in this conversation in the top 5. And the general manager told him, throw positional value out this year. And I think
for what it's worth.
I think he was talking about multiple things there.
How many first-round graded players do you have in this draft?
Somewhere around 13, 14, somewhere in there. The value of this draft.
It's less than usual.
Yeah. And the value in this, now listen, we're talking 2027 draft, and those receivers and quarterbacks are in there. It's a whole different ball game, barring injury and the unforeseen. This draft, as Mack would say, the belly of the draft is where it has value. And that's why.
Lots of receivers.
I don't think there'll be a ton of trades in round 1 because of the lack of quarterback stuff in this. Mm-hmm. I'll say that, and there'll be 20 of them. But
well, and teams don't want to affect what they have next year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and next year's draft is ridiculous.
I think there'll be more activity in night 2 in trades because there's a lot of opinion that players, 33 to 75 have some kind of the same grade, but it just depends on what your flavor is, what you like, who's higher on your board. I think you'll see more activity there. I'm not saying there won't be any trades on Thursday night. Mm-hmm. There will be. And that, who is the player and the trade that starts to turn that thing off its axis for a minute? Mm-hmm. Is it a trade into the top 5 for a pass rusher? In my opinion, I think if there's going to be trade stuff in this, it's going to be around the quarterback, and it'll be for Ty Simpson maybe. But Omar Cooper Jr. possibly being there at 20 in this hypothetical. That guy, 6 feet, 196, 4.42 in the 40, 37-inch vert, 155 in the 10. Not the biggest receiver, not the super fastest receiver. 4.42 is great. But he is a yards after catch machine. In the last 2 years, 7+ yards after catch average. Played outside in 2024, played the slot in 2025. And for the national champion Hoosiers, 69 catches, 937, 13.6 per catch, 13 touchdowns. He and Waffle House, Elijah Surratt, held it down.
Yeah, he made plays every single
Surratt
time.
is another one.
Yeah.
He is a super solid. Hey, listen,
I think he might
if you're
be a
talking about
steal
wide
for
receivers
somebody.
in this draft, Jeremy Bernard from Alabama and Elijah Surratt might be 2 of the safest picks. And that's a disservice to them. They have production. And they are good route runners, and they call him a Surratt Waffle House because he's open 24/7. It might not be the biggest, sexiest pick, but they just have production.
The floor is higher.
Their
ceiling might not be as high, but
they're good football players.
Yeah.
And that's this whole draft in a nutshell. Is most of it is high floor and lower ceiling, and there's a few that have some aspects that might bust that ceiling a little more, but not as many in years past.
Jael on YouTube says every year people say next year. We went through this a couple of days ago. Dante Moore next year could have been the number 2 pick this year, they think. Jeremiah Smith could have been number 1 this year. Mm-hmm. Cam Coleman, wide receiver Texas, top 5 potential pick this year. I'm talking about this year.
Yes, sir.
Arch Manning, Julian Sayin, Colin Simmons, the edge out of Texas, already has 21 sacks, 29.5 tackles for a loss.
He's legit.
He's going to push that. Jordan Seaton, offensive tackle LSU.
Mm-hmm. Dylan Stewart. Edge, South Carolina, 6'6", 250. Leonard Moore, best cornerback in this draft, it would have been this year. 6'2", 195, 7 interceptions. He had 5 last year. Next year's draft could be the best ever. It just could.
Or at least the best in several years down the pike.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. To your point, like most people have Carnell Tate the number 1 wide receiver in this draft. Right. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, Carnell Tate is a really good number 2 receiver. In fact, his profile and his attributes, you know who he is? He's Calvin Ridley. That's who he is. If he's in the 2027 draft, he's probably receiver 6 or 7.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
615-737-1045. Rick is in Franklin. Rick, what's up?
Hey, Rick. This is Rick. Thank you so much, guys.
Hey, man.
You just sort of answered what's in my mind, and that is, there are going to be great players that can fill slots because every NFL team is going to have slots to fill every year. We just have a few more slots to fill than some teams. But anyway, those players can be had this year or next year or the year after. But you take a guy like Jeremiah Love, they don't come around. So if you're building for the future and you want to have a couple of superstars on your team somewhere along the line, you got to pick one when he falls into your lap, assuming he's there. So I would never in a million years trade back for a linebacker or for anybody that you can always get later on or next year. And like you said, guys, next year is loaded with a bunch of talent. Well, then wait if you have to, but you got to pick a super. When a star falls in your lap, you got to take the star. That's my thoughts.
Thank you, Rick.
Well said. And that's why some of these national reporters are saying, you know what, this goes against conventional wisdom by taking, in a mock, the Titans taking Jeremiah Love at 4. But when you look at the talent and just what the product is, you said forget positional value.
Yeah.
That's true in this because he may be, a lot of people have him the best player in the draft as far as like the blue chipper in this. And I've even seen people say, the Daniel Jeremiahs of the world who I trust and Dane Brugler, where it's like he might be a better prospect player production in 2027, but you can't pass up on him in 2026. Yeah. So they were like, even regardless of making sure the line is set, out of fear that, you have a situation like Ashton Genty had in Las Vegas. But, Rick, I understand where you're coming from. Makes sense.
I'm with that. And it like talking about the 27 draft, I would feel the same way if Smith was there. Like, this is just one you don't
pass him up.
Like, I don't care if they ask you want 6 picks. Like, this, your line not set. Dude got to be on my team.
Yep. And quarterback's always go number one. You just kind of default that. But next year, I wonder if he's not the number one guy, Jeremiah Smith.
Wouldn't surprise me.
At wide receiver. Overall.
Yeah.
It's happened before.
Yep.
Been plenty of receivers taken in the top 3 in the last 15, 20 years.
Because you're talking about Dante Moore, Arch Manning, Josh Hoover, Jeremiah Smith's a dog.
And what if Lenora Sellers, who went back to college, has a great last year at South Carolina? Like, there's another one to throw in the pile.
3,000-yard passer, 1,000-yard rusher last year.
Boom.
Rep B, Tennessee on X. Thank you for coming in.
Glad to do it.
Appreciate you going on.
Rep Brian. When we come back, Matt Miller said something on the Rich Eisen show about number 4. We'll tell you what he said next. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
What's up, people? Big Slay here. And this April, in celebration of Autism Awareness Month, Vita Nova Stem Cell Professionals is stepping up in a big way for families right here in Middle Tennessee. They're offering 20% off of all stem cell and exosome therapies for autism candidates throughout the entire month of April. Leading the charge is local expert Dr. Mehta, the board-certified regenerative medicine specialist with years of experience treating neurological disorders using advanced stem cell and exosome therapies. Dr. Mehta and the team at Vita Nova are dedicated to helping support families with real regenerative options. If you're exploring new possibilities for your loved ones, now's the time. You need to call Vita Nova at 615-801-8005 today or visit vitanovatn.com for details. That's 20% off all month long, only at Vita Nova Stem Cells Professionals in Franklin.
Good afternoon. It's 4:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. With the NFL Draft nearly a week away, the Tennessee Titans general manager, Mike Bergonzi, is set to meet with the media for a pre-draft press conference tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. You can catch Bergonzi's presser live right here on The Zone with Ramon and Will. In college basketball news today, former Texas head coach Rodney Terry is expected to join Vanderbilt's staff this upcoming season. Former Tennessee starting guard Bishop Boswell is committed to Maryland out of the transfer portal, and VCU transfer guard Terrence Hill Jr. is currently in Knoxville today for an official visit with the Vols following a visit with Kansas. The junior guard averaged 15 points per game last season. The start of the NBA playoffs with the play-in games continue tonight on Prime Video. Philadelphia 76ers host the Orlando Magic at 6:30. That's followed by the Warriors at the Clippers at 9. For our foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Bringing news at once on your home with the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three at 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Join 104.5 The Zone for our 2026 Golf Classic on Monday, June 15th at Nashville Golf and Athletic Club, located in the heart of Cool Springs. This historic golf course features breathtaking panoramic views of the beautiful Middle Tennessee countryside. The 2026 Golf Classic will be highlighted with great food, cocktails, prizes, and special guests. Purchase your team today and choose between two flights, 8 a.m. or 1 p.m., and spend all day teeing off with us. For more information or to purchase a team, visit 1045thezone.com. You can join the show by watching live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
They're serving cocktails, Mayor. Twitch, please.
The executive producer of 3HL is Zeph Dog.
What's up?
What up, Zephyr?
How does a cook get food poisoning?
I don't know, but it was miserable, and I don't recommend it.
I told you to be cool back there. You want to keep going. A little food.
What'd you make, like coco vin or something like that?
No, I had
knows?
chicken soup from the store.
Dude, chicken soup is what you have when you have food poisoning, not to give you food poisoning.
Yeah, it sucks because so we did IV rehydration therapy yesterday afternoon to try and help fight it, and they were like, yeah, you should be able to eat something after this, make you feel better. And the thought of eating soup made me want to throw up again.
Oh, that stinks.
Babs, what does that sound like?
That's what I sounded like multiple times yesterday.
Chef gets himself food poisoning. Yesterday, had it been a more normal day, you would have been on the 3HL bingo card.
Yes.
He poisoned himself, his wife, and then Slay pointed out, and his baby.
No. How dare you?
I think the baby's fine.
I mean, Zephyr, I hope so.
Don't scare me like that, Slay.
No, you scared us.
Yeah, I hope he's
By trying to
okay.
pretend to be a cook. I told you
Right,
to be
Slay?
cool. Yeah.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah. Him and Allison.
No, it's a girl.
Listen.
I mean, Alyssa. Him and Alyssa.
Have you guys announced what the sex of the baby is yet?
Not yet.
How are you going to do it? You're going to do it at the crawfish boil, aren't you?
Yeah, but I really don't want to do something corny, so.
Can you make the crawfish pink or
Should I
blue?
dye the crawfish?
Yeah.
And they poured it when we poured it out on the table, whatever color it is.
Yeah. Put them in cotton candy or something.
Cotton candy crawfish.
What do you think, Slay? It's happening at the crawfish boil. That's coming up in, a month?
Yeah.
I already know what it is, so it ain't happening for me.
Yeah, me too.
So
Babs is the one going against the grain, but it's only because she's being selfish.
Yes.
Because she wants to buy little girl clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe hand-me-down little girl clothes.
And rhinestone stuff.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
Alyssa and I did go,
Sparkly.
we did go baby shopping over the weekend. It was the first,
So
All
if people
What
see
kind
you
of
out,
baby shopping?
yeah, that's what I want to know.
clothes.
people see you
We got
out.
some clothes.
You don't need to buy clothes. You're going to have a baby
Yeah.
shower.
Alyssa fell in love with some of the stuff we found. She's like, I have to get this.
Yeah, there's no we and we found.
Yeah.
You didn't
There's
find
definitely
anything.
no we in it.
I did test
Have
out.
you-
I did test
Walking
out
and
some
watching.
strollers. We went to Target and I did test out some strollers. I got some weird looks rolling through these test
You were
strollers at
doing
Target.
when you-
How were you testing them?
I was
were you
roll-
rolling?
I was rolling around. I was walking around
Yeah.
Target. I was taking them off like where they detach and they become a car seat. I was like seeing how easy it was to
While
detach.
y'all were shopping, all you were doing was watching Tennessee baseball on your phone. That's what you were doing.
I may or may not have it on, but I did test out some strollers.
You should have got in the stroller.
Yeah.
Let Alyssa push you around.
Oh, little Zeffy, let us push you around.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you can fit.
I didn't say I couldn't. I just said no.
Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
I will say
man.
this. We need some NHL picks coming up.
Let me see. I got to look at my
Even though the
NHL.
Preds are out, they're done.
Been out. But,
They play tomorrow.
I got to give a shout out.
Shout
Okay.
out presented by your mom and dad.
Shout out to my guy Jonathan that was at the Dodgers gas station. Scooted his truck up a little bit so I could get some diesel. I appreciate that. Diesel was up there at $5.19.
Good Lord.
Couldn't believe it.
Oh, that's brutal.
I know. It's been like $5.49 everywhere else, but I
That's
found
brutal,
it
too.
It is. But shout out to him. Shout out to my guy. Man, I was going in we grow hair, the PAI medical. That's why my little hair look crazy. So I ain't going to be able to brush my hair for a couple of days because I'm getting a little treatment.
Oh, no.
So I was telling the lady, and she was like, "Oh, you got waves." I was like, "Yeah, that's why I got to get my sunroof closed up because I like to brush my hair. And if I can't get the sunroof
You got
closed,
waves.
yeah, if I can't get the sunroof closed, then I'm gonna have to go on and go bald, and I don't really want to do that. But coming out of there was two Tennessee fans. I think his name was John. His wife's name was Julia, Julia or Julie. But shout out to them.
You always come to these shout outs and you're not really comfortable in the fact that you know the name or not.
I remember Jonathan because Jonathan. I asked him. I tapped on his window, which I listen, y'all. I hate tapping on people's windows because
Because it's
dog. Yeah, you don't know what
creepy.
Babs will do it, but
yeah.
she's coming at you.
Yeah. I was like, man, excuse me, man. Can you scoot up a little bit so I can get a little diesel? He was like, oh, yeah, I got you. So
you did it in the
yeah,
at the gas station
At the gas station,
too?
yeah.
That is like where I am on high alert.
But guess what, though? I opened up my door. I was ready for anything. So when I'm sitting there, I'm putting the nozzle in the truck. He was like,
Yeah.
dude, you ain't Ron Slay, are you? I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? Man, I love 3HL. Listen to y'all all day long. So, Jonathan, there you go, man. If you listening today, you got a shout out. Shout out to you. My guy, Dodger's Chicken.
I like it.
Dodge's Chicken.
Yeah, it's a gas station, too.
Yeah.
You ever had Dodger's Chicken in Murfreesboro? You ought to stop
Wait,
by.
were you at the one in Murfreesboro?
I had a little funeral to go to a bell. Little partner.
Oh, man.
Little partner to see. Shout out to the Johns family. There's a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
They come in threes.
Too many.
Coach
See,
Mack was-
you get mad when I say that.
No, it was. I didn't say it before. The three happened.
Oh.
So
I thought you were saying this is two out of
No. It was Mack and then our little cousin, man. Good kid, man. Crazy.
three. What's the third one?
The one I went to today.
Oh.
His was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Big Lee. Shout out Big Lee.
All right, that's three. Let's stop.
There you go.
Let's stop for a while.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Catch you by a toe.
615-737-1045. Matt Miller said on the Rich Eisen show, quote, I still think Tennessee at 4 for Jeremiah Love. Zeph Talk has this, as a matter of fact.
Hold up before we go to that.
Okay, what you got?
Because I want to really know, like, how in depth are y'all, or how invested would y'all be for the Titans to trade out of 4? I need to know this.
I was with you yesterday and thinking, don't trade out of 4. Get you a starter, a potential, Pro Bowl player.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, put a little
Yeah.
something else on that starter.
But then when you start
you can be
thinking-
a starter in year 1.
No, I can't. I don't. Where am I playing? But then I started thinking about 3 of the top 35.
And you kind of cool with
It
it.
kind of made me like, I don't know. Nah. It just still wouldn't make
3
me
in
want
the
to do
top
it.
35
But
though,
Ben, where
gets
are
you
you?
thinking because you're like, oh man, they got a lot of holes to fill.
Because
and
that's
that could fill
3
a lot of
potential
holes.
No, they
starters.
do.
That's 3 potential starters.
I know they do.
But the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, no, stay at 4. Get Jeremiah Love. and go.
What?
If you having a chance to
What
get an elite
if?
playmaker, you can't get that in round 2 necessarily. I mean,
What
every
if
once in a
Jeremiah
while,
Love
yes.
isn't
but-
there?
Well, then that means that Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, or David Bailey is there.
Yep.
And I'm still good with all 3 of those guys.
I'm right there with you. That's what I'm saying. If we was 6 or 7, 6, 7, then I would be like, you know what?
No, it's not cool anymore.
That's why we can bring it back. We can make it cool again.
Meanwhile, you do it all the time, too.
I love it when you do it too. Hey, so that's when I would listen because it would make more sense. Because you don't get one of those, man, the people in this spot, I can't see the future. Not a lot of times.
Not a lot of times.
Yeah, but a lot of times I can. But this time I can't. But I would like to say, one of those 4 guys in that top 4 are going to be special. And I just don't believe if the league is supposed to be like the league is supposed to be. Did that make sense?
No.
That makes complete sense to me.
No.
If
I got
the
what you were
league
saying.
is supposed to be what the league is supposed to be, then that means we're about to flip this. The pendulum, the Titans pendulum is about to swing, ladies and gentlemen. And when it swings, you know how long it takes to get back around to where we were?
Like a grandfather clock or like a roller coaster?
No, like the little balls to be on the desk.
Oh,
Feel me?
yeah.
To get that rhythm back, dog, it's going to take a long time, man.
What are those things called?
Balls?
No, they're called something.
Time balls.
Time balls.
I don't know what
I
it is.
doubt it.
Rhythm balls or something.
No.
No.
Rhythm balls
No, because it make a beat.
does make a beat.
Yeah, so, but
But you know the roller coaster I'm talking about where you get on, they go all the way up.
yeah,
and
they
then
be
they
like
come
the
all the way
pirate
back,
ship.
and then they
be
come
like
up.
ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah. Same
I just
thing.
don't think we're going to have, y'all, we had the number 1 pick and the number 4 pick. And I'm not comparing us to them, but I would like to know, what was Cincinnati when they got Joe Burrow? Joe Burrow was number 1, right? When they said, you know what, we're going to go get an offensive threat the next year, telling y'all to go get Jamar Chase. They went and got Jamar Chase. What pick was Jamar Chase? I'm pretty sure he was
I think
top
he was
3.
I think he's
maybe?
4 or 5.
Okay.
And they were the pick was supposed to be Penei Sewell,
Yeah.
but they went Jamar Chase.
Right.
So they went quarterback, wide receiver. They went 2 playmakers back to back.
I'm just saying this offensive
He was
line
picked
is
5.
It's
It's fine.
overall. Yep.
Fifth
So
overall.
this offensive line is in much better standing than I think Cincinnati's was when they got Joe Burrow.
Yeah, because that was a
that was
disaster.
all
But
beyond
is
disaster.
it? We really don't know. I mean, I
Potentially.
guess you
they
have
didn't have them picks
Skoronski
like
and
we
you have
did.
Latham.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
But there's a lot of question marks with
It
this
is.
offensive line. Like, we
It is.
cannot overlook this.
It is. So it's going to take more to fix them than it is to fix a weapon right there. Is what I'm saying when you talk about Love.
But if you can get a starting offensive guard at 35, like Stoney Keeley suggested.
That's cool. But that's because you got somebody at 4.
By the way, I just Google searched desk toy rhythm balls and nothing really good came up.
Are you talking about the Newton's
Yes,
Newton's
that
cradle?
goes-
Yes. Yep. The click clack.
Newton's cradle.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. My dad was a physics teacher.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
right. There you
Thanks,
go.
Zeph.
All right, Zeph.
Your dad was American too. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Was.
I mean, it was, yeah.
Your dad was a physics teacher?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that's
listen to
it.
him talk.
Sounds like
He
my
got a little bit of physics in when he talked.
Newton's,
Yo, I haven't even told you
Newton's
about
cradle pendulum thing.
What?
Yeah,
Newton's cradle.
pendulum.
There we go.
Yeah.
Look at Zeph making us smarter.
Good job, Zephyr. Welcome back.
Speaking of not smart, I haven't even told you guys that I hosted this live auction. So I was supposed to
Oh, we forgot to
go
back to that.
up $100. This is our PTO live auction. It was a blast, like awesome time. They did
Yeah.
such a shout
Someone
out. Kate
donated
Vaughn.
$2,000 to come hang out with us and eat lunch.
Yeah, obnoxious Georgia fan.
Casey, yeah.
So don't worry, I'll warn you when she's coming on.
How'd you start the
Gonna be
betting though?
barking. Well, I had like a bunch of different
This is
items,
amazing.
right?
This is
so
amazing.
so like it's super easy when it's like 100, then
Should we save this for Todd Furman?
you go. No, we should not. Absolutely not.
He's a math
so, like,
guy.
100, you go up. I think we started going up 50, so it was like 100, 150. And then, like, okay, this is 200, so now next, somebody bids it. Okay, can I get 300, right? Well, when we got to the thousands, disaster.
You
And
just
I
stick to the
didn't
next
even
1,000.
know it.
Yeah.
Didn't even realize it. So
Until after?
No, Mr. Babs yelled out during it at some point. It was like, you're not going up the right increment.
You're not doing
So
it right.
I went from like 1,100. I'd be like, okay, 1,100 or 1,000. Okay,
Yeah.
1,000. What's next? Oh, 2,000. Can I get 2,000 instead of 1,100?
Yeah, I like
so
that.
all of a sudden, I was like, oh, why aren't people bidding a little bit more? Whatever. I would go from 1,000 to 2,000.
I
There was
heard
no
that.
in between.
I
You were
heard
trying to
it
get all in
was-
one swing.
I like that.
I just
all
wanted to
in
raise
one-
money for the kids.
All in one fell swoop.
One fell swoop,
love
raising money for the kids.
I love
You're
that.
going to pay 1,000. How about somebody pay 2,000?
That's what you got to be careful of at auctions, man.
Yeah.
You think you're driving the price up, and then they come, oh, well, yes, we'll take it, and we got two. You want it too?
Yeah.
And suddenly you're there for $1,000.
Almost got me like
Yeah.
Now, what I heard was you went from 1,000 to 1,050 to 1,900, like just randomly,
That's even-
like
I don't
better.
remember what I did, but whatever it was so bad. I should have figured it out and been
$800.
like, hey, listen, we need this money to support our elementary school so they can teach our kids math because clearly mine did not teach me math. I was told there was no math.
DJ in Nashville. DJ,
Good
what you got?
time.
Hey, man, I just want to say, what would Coach Mack do? Because if you got a choice between Javon Curse or Eddie George,
Ooh, that's
what
tough.
would you do? Like, what would Coach Mack do? I think that needs to be our.
Yeah, all I can do is say I asked him when I went to see him doing physical therapy a couple weeks ago, and I said, is 4 too high for a running back? And he said, not if he's special, like Jeremiah Love. And so that's what he said about that. I know he loved David Bailey Jr. also. So
I do
maybe
too.
that's the comparison there. I don't know, but that's a fair question, DJ, and that is what he said to me about a week and a half ago. 615-737-1045, always the number. When we come back, Todd Furman, sports gambling, next, 3HL 1045 The Zone.
Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. If you need new windows, if you need new doors, you need replacement windows. Now that summer's coming, temperatures are moving up, and you realize that perhaps your windows are not doing their job by keeping your cold air that you pay a lot of money for inside your home, then you need to call Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, and they can help you out. You may be surprised to learn how affordable those replacement windows are from Pella. And here's the deal. Lifetime warranties on all of their products. And then on top of it, Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville gives you a 10-year labor warranty, leading in the industry. So they back up all of their work and installation with an extra warranty just in case, even though you probably won't need it. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, that is who you need to call, and tell them that Dawn sent you. They'll give you a Dawn deal. It's a different one every month. So for the month of April, we've got about half the month left for April, and it's 55% off Pella certified labor plus 0% APR for 24 months and an additional 5% off materials. That's the Dawn deal. Schedule your free consultation. You can easily do it online. That's the easiest way to get a hold of them. And you go to PellaNashville.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay.
Yeah.
Our friend Todd Furman, the Todd father in Vegas, talking sports gambling. Todd, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing all right, guys. Hey, but before we get started, I wanted to wish my condolences to not only you guys, but everyone with Coach Mack's family. I know how big a part he was of the show that you guys did there and in the fabric of the Nashville community. Never had a chance to meet him, but you guys bringing him on as a regular guest speaks volume about his character, no doubt about it.
Thank you, Todd.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Furman.
that. You can also offer your condolences to the Nashville Predators, who are now out of the playoffs.
Well, look, they were living a charmed life to begin with, and eventually, as we say in sports, water meets its level. And unfortunately for the Preds, it came at the hands of the San Jose Sharks, who played a little bit loose and free. And c'est la vie for the hopes and dreams of the Preds getting into the postseason. It'll be interesting to see what direction they go and how they identify a general manager, which players they want to keep around, and how the franchise pivots from here. But I think the one positive that we saw is there continues to be fight from the veterans in that room, a couple of contracts that may appear to be albatrosses hanging around their neck going forward. So it'll be fascinating to see if they go with a full youth movement to kind of burn this thing down to build back stronger, and what kind of player personnel moves they can do throughout the offseason. Because this roster isn't built to win a Stanley Cup, and when you look at the dynamics in the Central Division, it's only going to get more difficult. So the Preds have to feel comfortable with a rebuild if they don't feel this group is going to get them where they want to go.
Obviously, rebuilds come in waves. Did they do enough at the trading deadline part of this season, do you think?
I think they did a great job. They didn't give up anything that was going to factor into their plans long term. They were able to pick up some draft capital as well, and we'll see if there's any of the veterans on their roster that may have a little bit of a trade market going forward. I know Steven Stamkos had been attached to trade rumors. It doesn't appear that Jonathan Marchessault is going to be a long fit. Now, these guys at their point in their career aren't going to get, top 10 overall picks or anything along those lines, but, a number of players for other rosters around the league that may want to add kind of second or third liners and veteran presence. I think Nashville has to consider all options if there are suitors for a lot of these pieces that they don't see as part of the youth movement.
He's a suitor. Do you want to do NHL picks right now?
You know what? I don't really have anything for tonight and tomorrow with all the rosters kind of largely in flux. It makes things a little bit more difficult to figure out who's going to be out there. And as we saw last night, even numbers that are moving, from minus $1.30 out to minus 285 with about, let's call it a 25% change in win probability. Not necessarily a guarantee that those are going to be winning tickets. But I will say the games that are on my radar for tomorrow, the St. Louis Blues, I actually think Nashville in an interesting spot with a chance to close with a win and kind of play spoiler for Anaheim seeding. I think the Kings are a little bit overvalued on the road at Calgary. And the Kraken will be a fascinating team to watch because I don't anticipate Colorado playing a lot of their big guns, so we could see them down, maybe 6, 7, or 8 regular contributors. But the price kind of reflects that already.
Well, let's see what the biggest hockey mastermind in the city of Nashville thinks about those things.
Yeah, Todd Father, unlike you, I do have some picks for tonight because I know.
That doesn't shock me, Slade. Doesn't shock me in the least, my friend. Give me the winners.
I know when it's going down. One, I'm going to continue to ride with Buffalo Sabres. I don't care who they play.
Sabres.
Yeah, I don't care who they play. You know what I mean? I'm riding with them. They can play me, and I know I got a chance of beating them, but I'm going to give them the credit on this one. They're going to beat the Dallas Stars. Also, the Lightning. I got the Lightning covering against the Rangers. I'm going to take them at minus 1.5 just because a Ranger, you ever seen a Ranger riding in a lightning storm? Todd Father?
I have not. I used to be a huge fan of Western movies, but I knew that the Rangers typically tried to avoid that, and they look for cover more than anything else.
That's right. So they better be looking for cover.
They look for cover.
The Lightning
Pun
will
fully
be covering.
intended.
Yeah, buddy. Now, the one that gets a lot of people, the Sharks and the Blackhawks. See, this is land on water right here, and you got to be careful with this one. The way you go about this one, not big, not a lot of value in it, but when you put it in a parlay, and I'm going to roll with Chicago because Chicago's a dangerous land, and I don't think them Sharks been up to Cabrini Green. So if they were ever to make it up, I doubt they make it back. I'm taking the Blackhawks money line plus 105, and that right there, 3-leg parlay, and Todd Father, let me tell you, tally that up. That's plus 992 right there for the good people.
That's 992.
Look,
How would you rate that?
I grew up in the Chicago suburbs, and I didn't try and spend a lot of time in Cabrini Green. But to say there weren't sharks in that area is a little bit of a misnomer. There were plenty, just not the ones that swim in the ocean more than anything else. Important to keep in mind, though, since I know you don't get bogged down in details with some of the handicap for those folks that want to tail you with the Buffalo Sabres. The Sabres will be playing without Tage Thompson Thompson, Jason Zucker, Ryan McLeod, Rasmus Dahlin, and Matthias Samuelsson. So 3 of their top contributors, but that is reflected in the number, and that's why they've drifted out from a pick 'em right around to plus $1.30 where the betting market currently sits.
I mean, I take all that into account, but I wasn't going to tell everybody that.
There's no doubt the slate model factors in player evaluations and who's in and out of the lineup because you are diligently watching social media and all the beat writers out there to make sure that you know which players are going to contribute and which are going to be sitting in the stands with their box of popcorn tonight.
Part of the job, Top Father, and I got to do it.
I'm pretty amazed that you knew who all the mascots were there.
That's my people.
Look, nobody works harder than Slay, but I still want the challenge when it comes to putting up the NHL mascots and making Slay identify them, much like they do on the streets of Broadway
I can do
with
that.
the NFL teams. I mean, Slay, if we rolled out all 32 mascots, you think you could tell me exactly where the teams were located?
Golly, all 32, Top Father? That's going to be tough
Well,
right there,
I don't
all
want you to
32.
just pick 10. You don't get to just pick 10 and go, I know a third of the league, and that's how it works.
Well, he doesn't bet on 32 teams, Todd.
Give me
Well,
3/4. I'll give you 3/4 of the league.
That's a fair point. I'm taking under 3/4. I'm going to take under 3/4 for a bet there. That's like someone telling me they can figure out where all 50 states are, and then you put the blank map in front of them with the state outlines. They get 9 right, and they go, well, I was directionally correct in my analysis. Not how things work. You're either all in or you're not all in.
And let me just say for the people at home, I know it's been, 4 years. Top Father, I got a surprise coming for you at some point.
Well, we'll have to see. If it's a 300-pound shark from Cabrini Green knocking on my door, that's a surprise you can keep to yourself.
I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to be shocked. You're going to be like, wow, the detail in what I got you, you're going to love it.
Look, I respect
Wait, is this happening
Slay.
today?
Nah, no, I had to check the mail.
All right.
Check the mail.
I respect it, and I got an inkling that Slay may be closer to repaying a debt that he promised than Dawn is, because I'm never getting any of that Preds gear. That's for damn sure.
I think we're going on like 8 years.
Pretty sure that's the case. But who's counting, Dawn? Who's counting?
All right, interesting race in Bristol. NASCAR guys are in Kansas. What do you think about this track?
We go back to a 1.5 mile track, and you're going to see the usual suspects up there on the top of the board. I mean, Denny Hamlin, a rightful favorite. When you look at some of the dynamics in play, this is one of the more exciting tracks as far as the next gen was concerned for where you get some elite racing, and we have seen some phenomenal finishes here in the past. Kyle Larson, the short shot right there. The guys that I think are somewhat interesting for me a little bit further down the board, I wonder if Ty Gibbs can carry some of this momentum forward. He, of course, got to victory lane for the first time, was a driver that I really wanted to back, but the number was too short last week at around 8-1. But I'll give you 2 other drivers instead. I feel like Carson Hocevar continues to get closer and closer. I like some of the speed that we've seen from Spire Motorsports in the 1.5 mile package. So Carson Hocevar at 25-1 and Chase Briscoe at 12-1. Decent looks as far as pre-week handicapping is concerned.
What about NBA? Before we get to the real playoffs, you diving in?
Dabbled a little bit last night. Thought that the Heat were a little bit unfortunate. Of course, they were able to get to the window, catching 5.5, 6. But I thought they should have won that game outright. This Orlando-Philly game, it's been fascinating to kind of watch the back and forth in the betting market. I think a lot of people gravitating towards Philly, given the current form that they've seen from Orlando and how they kind of laid down as a 14.5-point favorite on Sunday against the Boston Celtics. But the betting market tells a very different story. And the Philadelphia 76ers playing without Joel Embiid, I think rebounding could be a big problem for him. I lean Orlando plus the 1.5. And the late game tonight, this feels like Manny Pacquiao against Floyd Mayweather, 15 years after both guys have gone through the prime of their career with Steph Curry on one side, Kawhi Leonard on the other. The fact that Steve Kerr openly admits that there's a minute restriction in a loser-go-home situation tells me all I need to know, and it's a reason number 786, Slay, why NHL players are built differently than players that play in the association.
Yeah, that's just cause of teeth. That's the only reason.
Oh, I love this.
So anti-Warriors here.
The number kind of reflects that. We saw this price open at 3.5, a little bit shorter, out to 5.5. I just don't know if Steph is on a minutes restriction where Golden State is able to go for their offense with the second unit. So I'd be inclined to lean under the total at 220.5. Okay. But look, nothing real strong there. I'm fascinated to see, though, if the Clips can win this game, what kind of challenge they can provide going on the road on Friday to take on the Phoenix Suns.
I'm with him on that. Them Clips, I like Kawhi being able to take over. He's been in a different mode as of late. But
that was weird, though, by the coach saying minute restrictions. Like in a playoff game.
But he probably shouldn't even be playing. He'd probably be shut down. But it is what it is. The Magic, though, I think even with the 76ers, even with Embiid being out, I think they're going to take care of the Magic. Magic got some little riffs going on right there, man. I love their coach. That's my guy, but
there is no doubt that does not look like a team that is going to dinner together as a cohesive unit on the road in any capacity. And this coming from an untrained eye as an outside NBA observer. So I can only imagine the stories and some of the dirt leaking back to you there, Slay, in terms of what's going on.
No question. No question.
All right. Well, we'll talk about the draft next week as we are 1 week away from tomorrow. Okay.
It's getting more and more interesting. I mean, I'm not sure what you guys have heard in terms of the potential direction that the Titans may want to go with that 4th overall pick. When you look at the betting odds, I mean, we've seen Jeremiah Love's price kind of drift out. You don't have an odds-on favorite for that 4th pick, and if you believe the betting market kind of indicating, where a team may be going, I mean, Love is the favorite right around plus $1.40, meaning put up $1, get $1.40 coming back. And then it's David Bailey, Sonny Styles, and Arvell Reese kind of all bunched together in that 5.5 to 6 range before you look at another offensive player in Carnell Tate. So I think the Titans have a variety of ways they can go. You'd like to see them kind of beef up and get a defensive difference maker. I understand why they'd want to gravitate towards arguably the best player in the draft, which would be Jeremiah Love, but I'm not sure a running back should be the primary focus of where the Titans are headed. But alas, we'll find out, like you said, a week and a day from now. To get a better indication of exactly how they're going to go about their business.
Let's rewind back into the show where Slay said,
"Oh, yeah, top father, you ain't got to go in no depth on this one though. But if you're the Titans at 4, would you trade back if they were giving you what pick?
12 and 20, Dallas.
100%. 100%. I would look to try and trade back unless there was a player that I was absolutely in love with, knowing that I have so many needs to fill on that roster. It gives you the opportunity to kind of be able to whiff on a pick, so to speak. And I think this is a Titans team that if you're looking for offensive help, there's 4 to 5 wide receivers that have first-round grades that you'd be able to pick at either 12 or 20 rather than picking a guy like Carnell Tate at 4. And look, the Titans aren't in win-now mode. I know fans never want to hear that. I like some of the moves they made in the offseason, but you just need bodies to upgrade that overall talent level on the 53. And sometimes trading down, while it's not going to be popular, can oftentimes give you the best path to being relevant again in your own division.
But can you stand by if Jeremiah Love turns out to be who he's supposed to be for the next 3 years and you sit back and be like, yep, we still putting it together with these spots that we got. We're filling it up.
I mean, look, I can only go from personal experience out here and what the Raiders did last year.
Y'all trash, though, Top Father.
That's true.
And that's two different. We talking about two different guys.
1,300 yards after contact.
Look, Jeremiah Love is an elite talent at the position. There is no doubt about that, and I really believe if he didn't get dinged up against Stanford, Jeremiah Love would have won the Heisman Trophy last year if he put up a crooked number. I have the utmost confidence that his game is going to translate to the next level. And you look at draft scouts and who have graded there, I get it. It's just for me, even as the game has changed a little bit from being pass happy, I know you want to surround a young quarterback with weapons. It's hard for me to try and sit here and make a huge case for a running back to come off a board this high unless you feel you're only a piece or two away from being relevant. And I'm not sure Titans fans or even their front office can openly admit that. But look, Brian Dable, comes in with a good resume as far as being an offensive play caller. I think Robert Saleh is going to hand the baton completely over to him to call plays on offense. And maybe they feel this is what they need to sell their fan base. So it's not always what you see transpire on a football field. It's kind of selling hopes and dreams and being able to move a little bit of merch in the team store as much as anything else. So I get it.
Okay. I got you.
Todd Furman. At Todd Furman on X.
Beware of
Thank
sharks.
you, Todd.
I'll be on the lookout for sharks. Like, don't you worry about that.
Lincoln Park, everywhere in Chicago. They're out there.
I just want people to know I made that bet right now.
That little parlay?
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I would like for you to update me and let me know how it goes as things happen.
Oh, well, Babsy.
Well, he won't look until tomorrow.
That's what I was going to say. I won't look until
He's not watching these games.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Never mind.
More 3HL 615-737-1045. Ernie wants to talk about the Titans. Ernie, you're up next. We'll go from there. 3HL 1045 The Zone. Oh man, that lady. Are you a startup, an entrepreneur, or maybe you're growing a small business? Finding the right workspace should not mean settling for a noisy cookie cutter co-working space. Your business deserves better. eatspaces.com. Welcome to eatspaces. They are not just another shared desk. They are your premier professional office solution, whether you are a solo entrepreneur or a team of 20. They are dedicated to helping you find the perfect fit for your business to thrive. But what truly sets them apart? eSpaces is proudly locally owned and operated. Visit eSpaces.com to book your tour today. There are 15 Middle Tennessee locations. That's eSpaces.com. Featuring private offices, team suites, meeting rooms that are fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check them out? Tours available now. Reserve your space early. Visit eSpaces.com. 15 Middle Tennessee locations. That's eSpaces.com.
What's happening, good people? MedicalHouseCalls.com. This is what's needed when you're feeling down and out, or maybe you just go get food poisoning. I'm telling you, this is healthcare designed for your life. 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. They got a number for you to call or text. That's how easy it is. A lot of people, a little fearful, just want to kind of hear them out a little bit, so you can text them. But if you want to talk to a real person, nobody automated, then they can do that as well. 615-838-2375. That's 615-838-2375. Primary health care, urgent care, IV therapy, all up under one roof. They come to your door. Call or text that number. They assess what you need. They book your visit. Boom. Medical providers are at your door to get you back feeling the way you are to want to feel. Transparent pricing that's upfront and not confusing. You can use your HSA or FSA cards just like any other doctor's appointment. It takes all of the traveling out of it for you. Don't feel like leaving the house, can't leave work, they come to you. Healthcare designed for your life. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay.
Yeah.
Minivan, who is the master cleaner here at 104.5 The Zone, and Kimos Nashville, as a matter of fact. This man washes the floors every day.
Minivan don't play.
Every day. He cuts his own hair, too.
He ain't did that in a while. He's got a little afro over there today. Minivan.
He said he would cut your hair, and he actually did it correctly when he was showing how he would do it.
He sure did. But he won't get the opportunity.
Back to front.
Yeah, he won't get the opportunity. I trust you, Minivan, but not that much.
Tennessee has a commitment in basketball. Jalen Harrelson, Notre Dame transfer, visited Tennessee today. Former McDonald's All-American, top 40 recruit in 2025, averaged 16.2 points per game last year.
Pretty good team.
He made 5 3-pointers all season.
Yep.
Do you think he makes more than that next year? Over under 5.
Depending on the
Well, 5.5. Let's go 5.5. Over under 5.5.
I can't say because it depend on what's presented, who he's out there with. Because he may not be the one that needs to shoot. He may have a mismatch to go to the cup.
So Tennessee has a commitment from Tyler Lundblade from Belmont, who made 115 3-pointers last year.
Oof.
He'll be shooting threes.
41%. Day Ames
I mean,
from
that
Kansas State.
translates, right?
Yeah.
Whether you're at
It'll
Belmont.
translate. A shooter shoots.
A shooter shoots.
No
Day
question.
Ames,
Yes,
16.9 points per game, shooting guard. Miles Rubin from Loyola Chicago, 2.3 blocked shots per game.
Yeah,
Think about that.
that's good.
Because there are games where you would have 0.
Yeah, he doubling up on him.
So those are the 4.
Yeah.
Ralph Scott, Manny Green, Marquise Clark all coming in as freshmen. Still looking at, who's my guy, Juke
Harris. Wake Forest.
There's some crazy names.
It is. He sounds like a football guy, but it was some relationships with this guy before.
It's North
He was
Carolina,
being-
Michigan, and Tennessee.
Yeah, he was being recruited while in high school
Yeah.
by a coach that's still on staff. So
Oh, yeah.
the relationship is there.
I heard there's a Tennessee lean there.
It should
We'll
be.
see.
This is
That would be a big pickup,
just the
right?
second encounter in public with them.
That would be a big pickup for them. 4-star forward Chris Washington Jr. taking an official visit to Tennessee today.
right down the street.
Decision tomorrow. It's Tennessee, Auburn,
War Eagle.
Ole Miss, USC, and Villanova.
If Bruce was there, wouldn't be no question. Would he be?
So does that mean Auburn maybe?
Well, it wouldn't be a question where he would be if Bruce was there.
Oh, if he was the head coach, because he's there.
Yeah, I mean, if he was, it was his head coach because he's seen guys like him.
Okay.
Put you in the mind of Jabari Smith, but more athletic. Can't shoot like Jabari, but can handle the rock. And I mean, explosive, long, rangy player. A little rough, but he could be one of them guys right here.
Terrence Hill Jr., another transfer potentially from VCU. He visited Kansas. He'll be at Tennessee next weekend. 15 points per game.
Yeah.
Thomas Dowd from Troy, 37% 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Money Williams. Tennessee fans might remember 2 years ago, Money Williams came into Knoxville and put up 30 on Tennessee. And Najee Hines from Seton Hall, a forward. Another guy they're kind of looking at.
I need to people see what Vandy doing, but shout out to them, man. They just brought in
Former Texas coach.
Yeah, hell of a coach, dog. Rodney Terry,
Rodney
my guy,
Terry.
big dude.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's big. That Byington, all right. That's a defensive guy right there. So you bringing in DC, and that recruiter, some ties down there in Texas. It's, okay, Vandy, show me something.
Another basketball note while we're here. Bishop Oswald headed from Tennessee to Maryland.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. That's a funny spot for him.
Fun little spot.
Just because Buzz Williams.
Funny.
Yeah, funny little spot. Yeah, because Buzz, that's not his typical type of guard. His guards are one-on-one, go get it. Go get me a bucket and we'll build around you. Like the bigs are going to rebound, block shots, finish, dunk, be able to switch defensively. The wings are going to shoot the rock. But the guards, that's who make his team go. But not only by setting up people, scoring. So maybe he's going to unlock something that we didn't get to really see in Bishop. This is going to be interesting to watch.
615-737-1045. Ernie in Nashville. Ernie, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
What's up, Ernie?
What's going on, Big Ern?
All right. I got basically 2 questions.
All right.
One, has A.J. Brown been picked up?
Nope.
Because we might could get him for 1 or 2 years at a cheap price. Not a cheap price, but better than a 4-year price. And then the other question is a DB by the name of Keontae Scott that's got 4.29 unofficially and 4.3 official speed.
Okay.
He's doing everything. He's intercepting balls. He's sacking the quarterback. He you name it. The film shows it, and he'd be a good fit.
Keontae Scott.
I think.
Okay. I like where you at with it. Receiver and DB. Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, A.J. Brown, the Eagles keep saying they're not doing anything with him. There were rumors that he was going to get traded to New England.
Yeah, but where did those rumors come from?
Diana Rossini, who just resigned from the Athletic yesterday. And, so hadn't heard anything else about that lately. Keontae Scott out of Miami, he played at Auburn for a few years too. So he's 5'11" and a quarter, 193 pounds, runs a 4.37 40. So, yeah, they will pick at least one defensive back in this draft.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
You wouldn't.
He is from San Diego, California.
Town.
Played at Democracy Prep in Las Vegas.
Okay. 40 time, they got him down. No, wait a minute. That can't be right.
4.37 is what this has.
Okay, that's the official right there.
Yeah.
They didn't see. They tell you anything on the internet.
He started his college career at Snow College in Utah.
That's all right. Probably was a lot of snow up in Utah. He probably was up there in the winter. All the way in April sometime it snows, I guess. Just depending on what part.
Snow College in Utah.
Shout out to Snow.
You think it was named after the weather or a person named Snow?
Weather.
More 3HL coming up. Stay tuned. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Listen here. Every year we all get hyped for the big game, for the big event, for your little kids' game, whatever it might be. I'm talking about everything. You bring out your fold-up chairs, you pull it out the back of the truck, you sit up, you get your tent right there. The sports are going. It's like Babsy being out there at softball practice or games. It don't matter. You can't jump up, though, and get all excited and all of a sudden that back tweak on you. Yep, because then you'll be locked up. That's when the joint chiropractic comes into it, the real MVP of Middle Tennessee. They got 17 locations all across Middle Tennessee. They're open days, nights, and weekends. So whenever the back decides to act up, you need to go hit them up. No insurance needed, no appointments needed. You just walk right in there, walk in, tell them Big Slay sent you, and you go get right. New patients get the consultation, exam, and the adjustment for just $29. Adjustments start as low as $21. That's a deal, people. Whatever's keeping you from moving the way you're supposed to, the Joint's got your back literally. Hit thejoint.com, find a location near you, and get back to feeling like Big Slay. Great.
Good afternoon. I'm Joe Spinano, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. With the NFL Draft nearly a week away, the Titans general manager Mike Bergonzi is set to meet with the media for a pre-draft press conference tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. You can catch Bergonzi's presser live right here on 104.5 The Zone with Ramon and Will. And college basketball news today. Former Texas head coach Rodney Terry is expected to join Vanderbilt's staff. Former Tennessee starting guard Bishop Boswell has committed to Maryland. VCU transfer guard Terrence Hill Jr. currently in Knoxville visiting with the Vols for an official visit. And the Tennessee Vols and Rick Barnes got themselves another commit out of the portal. Notre Dame transfer wing Jalen Harrelson has committed to Tennessee. 6'7" freshman averaged over 16 points and 4 rebounds per game last season with the Irish. The start of the NBA playoffs with play-in games continue tonight on Prime Video. The 76ers hosting the Magic at 6:30, followed by the Warriors at the Clippers at 9. For Harvey Foundation Repair, waterproof needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Bring news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three at 104.5 The Zone. Happy Wednesday to you. It is
Day.
Brett Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. We are just moving through this week.
Sliding and gliding.
I know a lot of y'all tried to get in yesterday and couldn't get in terms of like celebrating Coach Mack in terms of what he meant to you, even though maybe you never met him before. But he was one of those kinds of guys that whether you knew him and saw him like twice a week or, whatever, or never met him and just heard him on the radio, kind of had that same impact on your life. It's how people make you feel. You know what I mean? And he was incredible at that. So if you want in and would like to share, 615-737-1045. We have another hour today. You just heard from him. He's Slay Dog.
I'm in the building. BD, I'm in the building. Better be
Did you tell
ready.
her about line 4? I didn't get a chance to tell her.
Building. Line 4?
You heard that too?
Is that what you said?
So that button doesn't work very well.
Yeah, you said that one on there.
The talk button doesn't work very well.
Hey, we may have a special guest tomorrow.
Really? Who? Savage? Big Savage?
About 3:30. It just got to depend. It depends on.
Somebody's wearing Depends?
Yeah, Granny. But I don't think it don't depend on anything.
Do you ever wonder if you share too much on the radio show?
No, everybody know me.
I think my husband does.
Everybody knows you.
You do too, actually.
Oh, Babs is gonna come on with it too.
Oh, I know. That's what Mr. Babs says all the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, whatever. I don't care. We're an open book.
Because I asked yesterday, is Mr. Babs going to do the mustache again that me and Slade love so much? And she shared too much.
Yeah.
Although that's been the going thing for the last few years.
He can do the mustache. He gonna be sleeping alone at night.
There you go.
Be you and Babs, huh? Big Babs and baby Babs.
Yep. I'll go upstairs and sleep with baby Babs. Enjoy your bed all to yourself with your mustache.
With your mustache.
You can cuddle with your mustache.
Actually, I think it's way more likely that Baby Babs comes down, gets in your bed, and he goes somewhere else.
That is accurate.
Join 104.5 The Zone for a live taping of The Install with Greg Cosell and Buck Rising at the Analog at Hutton Hotel on Friday, May 1st. Be there as Greg Cosell and special guests break down the Tennessee Titans 2026 draft and free agency pickups. They'll show you film and offer opinion and kind of educate you through those things. They'll take questions from the audience and more. The Install Live is sponsored by Two Rivers Ford, local, honest, real, the South's most trusted Ford dealer. Tickets on sale now for $50. To purchase tickets, visit 1045thezone.com. And look, man, I'm not telling you what your dollar is worth, but that dollar is worth it.
That's a good time.
That is enough. There may be an MC involved.
Karaoke?
No, the Install Live.
Oh, yeah, I'm in there.
He was trying to tease it, Slay, where you're
no.
Slay just screwed it up.
Yeah.
Come on, Slay.
I'm in there, dog. Like, I'm annual. I'm an annual MC in there. But
like
I never find out till like 2 days
He's a
before.
staple.
That's right.
No, I was going to say he's a squatter. Like you squat at the event and then somebody gives you a microphone.
No, because
Buck never asked you.
not till like 2 days.
That does
before.
happen, right?
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
I can just roam around. That's what happened. That's what happened the first time. Like I didn't even know, and Buck asked me while I was there. It's like, you want to introduce us? Hell yeah.
Let me ask you this. When you know that you are MCing and stuff, do you like hold off on the drinking until you're done?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm the least 2 in. Buck brought me my own bottle last year.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
All right.
And Becky kept my cup full upstairs.
Becky kept the cup
There
full.
you go.
Shout out to Becky. Yep.
I will say in the green room, they ran out of vodka last year.
I know. Because when I got up
they
there,
ran out of-
passing
Is that
shots
Cosell?
around.
No, we were up there with Brian Callahan and
They
Ran
Cosell.
out. Was that
Everything.
Callahan?
Yep.
No,
I think the only thing left was like half a bottle of gin.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that. I'm out of there after that.
Everything else was gone.
some of the ladies like gin fizzes.
I ain't never heard of that.
I don't know about that.
Your Frank Kirby with an eye does.
What is the thing?
What's a gin fizz?
That's what I was saying.
Is it
It's
gin
got
with
lavender.
Sprite?
No, it's got lavender in it.
Man, shout out to RJ. Just hit a grand slam at Lipscomb.
All
RJ, I'm talking about.
right.
Yeah.
That is Ramon Foster. Ramon Foster.
Ramon.
That would be Ron Slay's nephew.
Yeah.
For those
How
that
tall is
don't
RJ
know.
now?
Dude, he's
about
huge.
6'7".
6'7".
6'7".
How old is that child? He's not a child. How old is
junior?
that? How's that?
Is it junior?
Junior.
Yeah.
Is he driving?
I thought he was a sophomore. Is he a junior?
I think.
That's some scary stuff.
Yeah, you're a
man.
junior now.
These kids driving.
I thought he was a year
nowadays.
older than Drew.
Yeah, you're a junior.
Slade doesn't know really.
This year, I think.
He knows
He's a junior this year.
around there.
Babs is here, y'all.
What up, Babette?
I'm in the building.
That was so unexpected. She's in the building, Slay.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, it was going.
I'm in it.
Anti-mustache Babs.
I am enjoying.
Y'all.
No, it's not the mustache. I love when Mr. Babs has like the facial hair and like kind of the, scruffy. The mustache that he does.
It's phenomenal.
No, he looks like a
Officer Harder.
Yeah, a cross between a porn star and like
Yep.
a criminal.
Yeah.
Like that.
How do you know what a porn star looks like?
And a
I mean,
Yellowstone guy,
it's-
too.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's
Western.
awful.
He'll go handlebar. Then guess
He'll
what?
go handlebar.
Me
Yeah.
and Slay we were like, damn, Harder, that looks great.
I like it because
Yeah,
if
I
you get
know.
to see
I
him.
need y'all to stop that crap.
No, you get to see him back-to-back days. Like, he'll come with the handlebar, and then just like to throw it off, then he'll cut the handlebars off and just leave the thick top.
It's so thick.
Hey, boy, you is
Oh,
crazy.
it's disgusting.
It's thick with 2 C's.
Hey,
It's
my
the
boy.
worst. Ugh, it's so tacky.
It's hilarious.
615-737-1045. Matthew in Franklin has a joke of the day. Matthew, what's up?
Hey, good evening, my dear friends. I hope everybody's well.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, Matthew?
Gentleman's going out the interstate, and he passes a trooper, and he floors it, going 120 miles an hour. Trooper falls in behind him, and they go for miles and miles. Finally, guy runs out of gas. The trooper comes up and he says, "What's wrong with you? Why were you driving like that?" He said, "Man, I apologize. My wife ran away with the trooper 20 years ago, and I thought you were bringing her back."
Thank you, Matthew.
Hey, Matthew Craig.
I like that
That
one.
was a good one.
Matthew's got the joke of the
That
day.
was a good one.
615-737-1045. Tony in Texas. Tony, what's up?
How's it going, 3HO, on this fantastic day?
Hey, what up?
Well
Go
done.
ahead and save that for when Slay's not here.
Great
He's
job.
better than any of us.
He's way better than any of us. That was good,
way to
Matthew.
go, Tony.
I mean, Tony. That was good.
I had to practice it. I'm almost there at Slade's level. But no, I just wanted to call out quick because I was at work here, working on the job site, and I was trying to listen all day to all the Coach Mack stories. And unfortunately, I didn't have the honor of meeting Coach Mack. But I guess what my story is now is what everybody told yesterday and what we already knew. From the times I've heard him on Titans radio to hearing him on the OTP and on the radio shows with y'all, like what I heard on there was the same guy out in person, and what all of y'all would talk about and meet him and discuss stuff. Like it's amazing. I feel like I met him through all the stories everyone said yesterday, and I made a point on Twitter. Baz commented on it, and I even commented on Buck's tweet. But I thought, like, the new statue being built right now, or not statue, sorry, I already gave it away. With the new stadium being built, I brought it up. I was like, you know what? You've seen it everywhere else. Why can't we have a little statue of Coach Mack out to the stadium where everybody can come over there, sit down, and listen to one of his stories? Like,
I love that idea. I saw that on social media, Tony. That was a great idea. And I think that's a phenomenal idea where you can just hit a button.
Like push a button and hear a Mackism or a story.
Or a story, yeah. I think that's a great idea, Tony.
That would be awesome.
It's like I feel like I get to know him and like I can sit there with him and finally get to meet him. Like, I don't know. I just think it'd be a nice little touch to him as far as giving him that what's the word I'm looking for?
The nod.
That brand there with the stadium. Yeah, the honoring him and stuff. So yeah, I just want to give my 2 cents. And I want to say, too, from Buck's show that I heard on replay, I was crying yesterday mowing the grass listening to the replay. But I just want to say I love y'all. I've met y'all a couple times when I've come to visit Nashville. But I love y'all. I love 104.5. I love the Titans. Like, I want everybody to know that you are loved and to just continue to spread the good word and continue to represent Coach Mack like he wanted us to.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it, man.
We love you back, Tony.
Hey, Tony, good call,
you know, one beautiful thing I was just thinking about, Coach Mack knew how much he was loved, too. And that is such a blessing, you know, because a lot of times people pass away and then there's this outpouring of love and maybe they didn't know that. You know what I mean? But he certainly did. 615-737-1045 if you want in. Joe in Bowling Green. Joe, what's up, man?
Hey, guys, this is not the reason for my call, but the tribute you did to Coach Mack, I'm sure the family appreciated it. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
You guys did a great job.
We tried.
And the reason I'm calling is, Slay, you worked your butt off on basketball. Basketball's over. It's time for a road trip. You need to take Brent and Babs and Mr. Babs up to the Bourbon Trail up in Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you need to go the next 2 weekends because I got a trailer day for you. Start off Saturday morning at Maker's Mark. It's the best tour on the Bourbon Trail.
Okay.
Then hit Woodford Reserve and Versailles, and then any one of the other 18 distilleries that you want to pick out. Have a good night's sleep in Lexington. Wake up the next day, go to Keeneland Race Course. The track opens at 10. The races start at 12. This is the 2 weekends. The next 2 weekends coming up are the weekends preceding the Derby. You'll see some really nice horses. It's a lot of fun if you've never been. I'd say some of you guys have probably been to Keeneland.
I've been one time.
Slay, have you been?
I've been one time.
Slay would love
Slay,
it.
you'll love it.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Love
Get there early enough. Get there early enough to get your daily double bet down because the race starts at 12 o'clock Central.
Okay.
Get your daily double down. There's bourbon bars. It's the best corned beef sandwiches I've ever had in my life. You can get reserved seats outside with a roof on it just in case the weather's bad. And I guarantee you, Slay, you will be going back over and over. It's the prettiest track outside of Saratoga, New York, I've ever been to. So, anyway, y'all have fun.
Appreciate that, man.
That sounds good, man. Can we do Buffalo Trace and Angels
Hey,
Envy?
we can do whatever we want to do, yo. We go up, yo.
I've been to Keeneland. I told the story not too long ago. Only horse race day I've ever been to, I went to Keeneland and bet on a horse because Pat Day was riding. I knew who he was, and I'm not a horse guy. I'm like, I know that dude. I'm betting on that horse. He falls in the first turn. Horse finishes first. I think I win. They're like, no. The horse has to have a jockey on it when it crosses. I'm like, yeah, but a car's not going to win a race without a driver. Like, that's even more impressive. And they're like, I get you, but no.
Yeah, you ain't wrong, but you ain't winning.
By the way, Snow Academy, I figured this out. Snow Academy, we were asking, do you think it was named after weather or people? Snow Academy was named Snow Academy to honor Lorenzo Snow and Erastus Snow, distant cousins who were leaders in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Snow cousins.
It's in Utah. The initial school was built entirely with local donations, including Sunday eggs. The proceeds from the sales of all eggs laid on Sunday.
Oh.
It's one of the oldest junior colleges west
fascinating.
of the Mississippi.
That's what's up.
They're the
no snow.
They're the Badgers. His football team went undefeated and won the National Junior College Championship in 1985.
Ain't too long ago.
Which player were we talking about that started at Snow College? I can't even remember.
Was it
Oh, it was the Auburn Miami guy.
Yes.
Cornerback.
Yeah.
For Miami. Running 4.3.
4.37. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What was his name? We can't remember. Keontae Scott.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Let's go to Joseph in Nashville. Joseph.
There you go.
Thank you, Slay. Joseph, what's up, man?
Hey there. My Don, you have to forgive me. Don did a story in 2014 about my son who was paralyzed in an automobile accident. He was a 6'5" guard, and he had aspirations that he had the gas to get to the NBA, but he had a lot of hurdles he had to cross before he got there. But anyway, he was in an accident in 2014, paralyzed from the neck down. Mm-hmm. I was his caregiver for 14 years. And he never gave up. He saved my life literally in 2021, November. If it hadn't have been for Alan, I would have died. Saturday night in Franklin, he lost control of his car, and it rolled over, and he broke his neck again, and he died at the scene.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
He was a great athlete. He didn't quit. He was, paralyzed from the neck down, but recovered his arms so he could drive. And that was it. But he was in mental pain. He was depressed a lot. He was addicted. Most everyone that gets a paralysis injury, so we know what Tiger Woods is dealing with. It's a first cousin to what Alan had. So they need people like Tiger and Alan need encouragement, and that's all they need. They don't need criticism. But Dawn did a story on him when she was the anchor on News 2 morning show, and it went syndicated too on ABC. We got emails from every ABC affiliate everywhere.
Yeah.
And in closing, I'd like to say you should hear the song that his friends down in the Spring Hill, Lewisburg area went into the studio Sunday and wrote a song and recorded it about Alan. And that's the most fitting thing that I could have listened to or come across. And if I can text this to your engineer, and everyone needs to hear this song if they're struggling in any way.
Please do, Joseph. Yeah.
Joseph, I'm going to put you on hold, and Zeph will get your information. Prayers up for Alan. Prayers up for you and your wonderful family and the community down there in South Nashville.
I need to say one more thing. I want my ex-wife, Alan's mother, her name is Stephanie Hewitt. She was the greatest mother a man could have. She took care of him. I'm so proud that he had her as a mother, and I'm thankful for her. She cared for him the last 8 years, and he admired that story that Don, he watched it as much as he could until they erased it. They swept it from the internet, and he couldn't watch it anymore. But he loved listening to the show periodically. He didn't do it a lot, but he was a big Tracy Cornett fan because her son's in the NBA. He liked local ties.
Luke Cornett. Yep.
Yeah. So thank y'all for taking my call. His funeral is Friday at 1 p.m. in Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee. All is welcome.
Thanks, Joseph.
Joseph, you've got a lot of got a lot of people prayers. You got a lot of people praying for you and your family and Alan, your ex-wife, and everyone. Spring Hill, Franklin, Thompson Station, all those wonderful communities. Friday, 1 o'clock, Red Boiling Springs.
Yeah, Put me to Seth, and I'll send him the song.
Awesome.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thanks, Joseph.
God love you. We'll be right back.
All right, happens all the time. You go to buy a game day ticket or a hotel room, and then you go to check out, and there are all these add-ons. There's all these fees. Totally changes the price. It's pretty bunk, isn't it? Well, the same thing happens at car dealerships. You see a price online. You go to the dealership. You want to buy said vehicle with said price, and then, oh, boom. That's not the price anymore because they've added a bunch of accessories or a service plan that you didn't know about. That does not happen at Two Rivers Ford. The price you see online at Two Rivers Ford is the price you pay. Everything transparent, everything up front. There's no bait and switch. There's no funny business. Honest pricing from a family-owned dealership who has been in our area forever and does a ton to give back to our community, by the way, on a side note. There is a reason Two Rivers Ford has been Middle Tennessee's award-winning Ford dealer for decades. It's because my friends over there are local, they're honest, and they're real. Two Rivers Ford, it is the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
This is the song that Joseph sent us about his son, Alan. Passed away Saturday in a car wreck.
We used to meet out by that old dirt road, kicking dust where the tall grass grows. Alan rolled up with that crooked grin, like the whole damn world was his to win. Yeah, life tried hard to slow him down, but he never once let it stick around. 4 wheels didn't hold his soul. He was running wild, he was in control. Now he's walking up in heaven, ain't no chair inside, chasing diesel through the fields in the golden light. Got a set of keys to a long lost dream.
Crap.
Riding high in that mega slam
This is
machine.
so good.
Yeah, we're down here missing him bad, but I bet he's smiling like he always had. One of a kind, yeah, the good ones go
They
fast.
did this the
But he's
day after he passed away. They recorded
free
this.
now.
Wow.
At last.
Got chills.
That lady singing.
Hey,
Voice straight
yeah.
from heaven, man.
It's a joyful song
Yeah,
too.
like that's what make it even better.
Thank you, Joseph, for
Man.
That's
sharing that
what's up.
story about your son, Alan.
And who sung it? Did he text you who sung it?
Yeah, we
Jeffrey?
need the name of the singer. That's incredible.
Sheesh.
She has a voice.
It was posted by his sister, Hannah Cook, on YouTube. So I don't know who the artist is. It's not in the
Holy
description.
That was
cow.
all right right there.
Tremaine says song is fire.
Man, it is.
I did play it over the YouTube stream.
Good job. She
I
rough.
think
They
you're
should be able to
allowed to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was rough.
Wow.
What a family we have here. Love y'all. That's from Laura and Reese. You'll hear from them in just a second. But yeah, Joseph just
That
called
was
from
dope.
Nashville. Alan, a perspective in his heart, mind, soul, an NBA player as he grew up as a 6'5" basketball player. Dawn did a story about him several years ago when he was in a car wreck and was paralyzed from the neck down. Had the use of his arms, though, which is how he could drive, and then car wreck on Saturday. And passed away. So, Joseph, I know that was hard for you to share, but I know because you did, you have so many prayerful people lifting you up right now.
Yep.
And your family. Wow, what a song.
That was rough
I mean,
right
the
there.
lyrics incredible,
Yeah, that was dope.
but that voice.
She went
Yeah.
off. Good work right there.
615-737-1045. The Preds are out of the playoffs, but they do have one more game tomorrow against the Ducks, 7 o'clock. They've been in, I looked this up. They've been in the playoffs 16 of the last 21 seasons, counting this one where they're not in it.
Who?
The Preds. They're a consistent playoff team. So they've got to get it going,
I
obviously.
need to get back consistent with me.
Yeah.
I think they've been in the playoffs 2 years with me being on the radio.
They've missed it 2 of the last 3. I know that.
So it's your fault?
I'm
You and
I'm
Zach,
accepting
man.
it. I'm accepting it. No, it's really their
No,
fault.
because they haven't put your belly on the glass.
Hello.
They
Wanna
got to
turn
put your
this
belly
around?
on the
And I'm
glass.
gonna be real. Like I'm
In the opener next year,
No,
Slay's
you're-
belly needs to be on the glass.
Hold up, let me go and take it up a notch because I can't make it that easy for them to be able to go and get wins and turn everything around like that. What I'm gonna have to do now is belly on the glass, bill in hand, drink bill, let a little dribble down my chest to the belly and slide across the glass. So belly smeared now across the glass. Not just belly on the glass no more. That was child's play. I'm done with that now. So I had y'all want me?
You want to smear on the glass?
Come on, dog. If they want me to up the ante and go and get them back to their winning ways and get back to the playoffs, what you willing to do? This draft season, what you willing to do for your team, your community, your city? Go Preds. What y'all willing to do at the Stone?
You know the funny thing about that description? That was very well done by you. We had just been talking about the theater of the mind and like old school radio and stuff.
Yeah.
You just did it.
Well, there
right
it
there.
is.
Everybody can visualize you with the beer dribbling down.
Come on, man.
And then smearing it on the
Yeah,
glass.
because it ain't going to slide if it ain't got no lubrication on
Listen,
it. The
man.
lubrication going to be the brew.
If all that's happening, there ain't no roof.
Come on, that's something. Listen, I'll tell you what. Don't
all
talk.
that's
We
happening.
ain't talking about this no more. We ain't talking about this no more. Now, y'all, Preds, y'all know what to do. Like, y'all know where I'm at. Come on, man. What y'all going to do? I ain't saying it no more. Y'all want to change y'all ways? What's my guy name? Sean Henry?
Yeah.
Sean, you know what? Come on, man. Hey, I can't make it no more simpler than it is for y'all. Y'all want to turn this around. Y'all just went through the draft and had 100 picks. That didn't work.
Well,
so it's only one
we don't
thing
know
left to
for
do.
like
The
3-4 years.
Yeah, the NHL draft is different
draft.
than the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, I
It
got
takes
some
some time.
The fans different. So, of course, the draft's going to be different. I'm trying to give them a different method. Nobody's ever done smear belly on the glass. Nobody's ever done that. It's catfish, drinking off the cat. Oh, that's cool. You done all that. That's what I'm... Listen, our city is forever evolving. It was cool when they held the fish up and drunk beer off when Taylor Lewan them did that.
That was great.
That was it. That lived on for a long time. It was like, and plenty of that with it too.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Then Taylor came back. The man even sacrificed his daughter's health and let her chug a water. Anything could have went wrong. But he said, you know what, for the betterment of this program and this franchise, I'm going to let her chug with me.
That's
they
right.
chugged, finished it. And here I am on the back end of it saying, you know what? You got to start something new. See, buildings going up every day, y'all. But it ain't for
Every
me.
day.
It ain't for me to keep bringing this to y'all. These ideas, I'm not here to keep doing that.
This is a big building idea.
If you're not going to accept it, I'm going to have to go elsewhere. Now, I'm sure it's a new stadium being over there built across the river. They ain't got no problem with me sliding on no glass.
You can do anything you want over there.
They going to let me.
Yeah.
That's why you see success walking into that building. That's why we just got to get paid. Man, listen, I ain't telling no more ideas. I ain't telling no more. Y'all figure it out.
The other day they
figure it out.
The other day they played the Sharks, and I swear I saw something on the internet, which may or may not be true. But somebody threw a hammerhead shark onto the ice.
Oh, come on, Yor. What? Who snuck that in?
Also,
AI.
how did a hammerhead
That
shark?
little
Dude.
twitch.
How do hammerhead sharks exist? Like, what did the shark mate with to make a hammerhead shark?
Oh, dude, now I used to be obsessed with hammerhead sharks
Did
growing
you?
up. Yes.
'Cause the eyes way out here.
Every single project,
crazy.
school project in elementary
Hammerhead
school,
shark.
I did it on hammerhead sharks. That and the Titanic. Those were my obsessions.
Oh, by the way, today's Titanic Day.
Oh,
Titanic went in the water today. Yep.
Oh, in the water.
Yeah. I mean, went in the water.
It sunk today.
Yeah.
Dang.
hey, real quick, I need to let you know that I have a giveaway at the last. Sorry.
That's
Squirrel.
cool. That's cool.
No, I just
Speaking
remembered.
of-
I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't forget because this is a really good
Okay.
giveaway.
Speaking of hammerhead sharks and the Titanic going down.
Yeah, I have a chance for you to win tickets from my prize closet. We'll do it at the very end of the show, and it's tickets to see Chris Brown and Usher
Raymond.
at Nissan Stadium on Saturday,
calling
July
in on this one.
25th.
Get your phone
Calling
ready.
in
Slay.
yeah,
I
better
told
believe
you,
it.
I'm like, these are
I
good
wish you wouldn't
tickets,
answer,
so I
Zell.
got to do that.
I wish you wouldn't answer. Y'all better not call.
Chris Brown and Usher Raymond.
Yeah,
When Babsy tell y'all to call, y'all better not call.
that's right.
I'm hanging up each and every call.
That's coming up.
You luckily
Stay
you're not
tuned.
in charge.
I need this. I need seats. I need a box.
Oh my gosh, this
what I
just
said.
You need to
went
be
from
on
here
stage.
to-
No, I don't want to be up there. They got to perform. They can't. They got
I know
some
a
other
guy you
stuff
can call.
going on.
You're going to pay, but
I'm paying.
I know a guy you can call.
Call them.
Yeah. Misty and Bonacco might be able to help you out. Misty, I can't believe you didn't call in yesterday because Ross was producing the show.
I know.
Well, yesterday I didn't want to because that was more of a remembrance memorial.
Yes, but he would have laughed. He would have laughed.
I know, but I didn't want to embarrass Saucy Rossi on that yesterday.
See, oh boy.
It was just
We got to make him a shirt with that now.
But we were going to call because Beckham was going to call in and talk to Slay to let him know that he was in the building because we didn't get to call Monday because it was his birthday and he turned 5.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Woo, woo.
Happy belated birthday.
But yeah, I thought it was just better, for calls for people that was doing the remembrance and
I understand.
memories and stuff like that. So I didn't,
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we were going to call, and Monday we just had a big old, look at dinner for him, and so we didn't get to call Monday, and so. But yeah, and he's not with me today. But yeah, I just wanted to call and let you know he was going to call in, and he was going to tell Slay that he was in the building, and he was 5 years old.
The
That's
next time he
awesome.
get with you, make sure you call me.
Yep. Happy birthday.
All right, and y'all have a wonderful day. And I'm telling Saucy Ross, that Sorry that I missed him yesterday.
We got you.
Don't worry, I'll let him know, Missy.
Yes, he will.
Thanks, Misty.
Guys.
Thank you, Misty. 615-737-1045. Buffalo next up. Hey, Buffalo.
Hey, I know y'all are all about all the sports, but I mean, Nashville SC, hey, they knocked it out of the park.
Oh, my gosh. Huge win. They pulled off an historic 1-0 victory over Club America at the historic Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. No MLS team had ever won a competitive match there ever.
Wow.
This team is incredible.
Team rolling.
I'm so glad I renewed all my season tickets. But also, if you want to go out and wear out some crappie or some bass, Brian Carper, Richard James, there's all kinds of people out there catching the heck out of fish right now. If you want to get out there, just hire somebody and go get you some crappie.
Just hire them.
Do you eat crappie?
Absolutely, I eat crappie.
Okay. What do you fry it?
I mean, you have some bones, but if you just take the whole fish, cut the head off, fry it, bam, you're ready to go. Just like a panfish.
Okay.
Got panfish.
I'm learning, Buffalo.
Thank you, Buffalo. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Dewey Cheatham, how play Misty for me, early Clint Eastwood movie. That is a phenomenal movie, actually.
Never heard of it.
Play Misty for me.
Play Misty.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
He's a radio guy, and somebody goes after him. So you might not want to see
Did they read?
I'm like,
It was another movie like that.
okay.
I think you told me to watch it.
There have been all kinds of movies.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of who was in that. He was a nighttime radio
host.
host.
Exactly what I'm talking about. Yep.
He was a nighttime radio host. That was really good.
It sure
Gosh, I
was.
got to remember
You
the
the one
name
who told me to watch that.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to figure it out.
That was good, yeah. Yep. That was good.
Yeah.
That was dark.
Yeah.
And good.
Yeah. All of those things.
Hey, man, that was.
Joey on the plains. Joey, what's up?
Slay Dog, Babs, Yorl.
What up,
What's up, Joey?
Hey. So Joe that called in earlier from BG, and he was telling you about Keeneland Park. So me and my dad actually used to raise thoroughbreds. So we were all the time up and down by that track. And about, 10, and of course, I could be wrong about this, but because it's been over 10, 12 years since I've been up that way. But about 10 minutes past it is actually a castle. And it's a bed and breakfast now. So what had happened is dude started building it for his wife, and they got divorced, and he ran out of money. And it sat there forever, with nothing being done to it. Like, you could pull up to the gates, take your picture, stuff like that, but it had, like, no trespassing. The gates were chain locked and everything. And then I think about 8 years ago, somebody bought it, actually finished it out completely, and turned it into a bed and breakfast.
That'd
be one, if y'all do hit that hit the castle up, crash, say you've actually slept in a castle, and then go to Keeneland and, play the ponies and stuff like that.
Oh, darn. I know. Is that like going up into Lexington?
Yeah.
It's up there when you going in. You get on what is it, Bluegrass Highway or something? It's on the left.
Bluegrass Parkway.
Bluegrass Parkway.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw that. That was the first time I saw it too.
It's amazing.
Last year.
Yeah, there's that big castle that sits up there with the it's got the wall and everything around.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
To a bed and breakfast.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Bed and breakfast castle.
Oh, I do. That's crazy.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to stay away from castles for a while. I watched the new Dracula movie yesterday. I'm good with castles.
Ain't got a moat as long as it ain't a moat.
Oh, he had a moat. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate it, man.
Joey.
615-737-1045.
Moat. Moat in the boat.
A remote.
Dracula's a weird dude, though, man.
Yeah, he is.
Did not have this. Didn't have this on the show card today.
I didn't know where he was going.
He was in love with a girl for 400 years or whatever, and he denounced his faith, right? So he lives forever because he became a vampire. But all he had to do was, accept Jesus Christ.
It would be cool.
He'd be with her forever.
There you go.
Which, spoiler alert. All those Dracula movies are kind of weird, but
Spoiler alert, he didn't.
or maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. That's a spoiler part.
My favorite is Vampire in Brooklyn with Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to go back and watch that now. Oh, that's funny. All right, Reese and Laura coming up. Stay tuned, 3 8. Oh, man, this show. Right? Lots of directions. Gupton Motors, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks. Check out the latest Jeep lineup. Adventure-ready SUVs built for Tennessee roads. High resale value on Jeeps, man. Ram trucks with the power, capability, and toughness to get the job done. Stylish, comfortable Chrysler cars. Perfect for everyday driving. Huge selection of new vehicles and a team that makes buying easy. Exciting news. Brand new, bigger, and better Gupton Motors location coming soon, just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. GuptonMotors.com. That's where you can get all the dealership information, address, phone number, every way you can get in touch with them. That's where you go. Also, I mentioned the inventory. You can see it there, new and pre-owned. Tremendous selection of pre-owned vehicles at GuptonMotors.com. All the deals they have going on in the month of April right there. That new location right up the road from the current spot at 3450 Tom Austin Highway, making it even easier to visit. Experience the difference at Gupton Motors in Springfield. For the best buying experience, you got to go to Gupton, 3450 Tom Austin Highway, about 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. GuptonMotors.com. That's Gupton, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram.
What's that? And I'm growing up in the Nashville area. Yeah, that's my love for Shoney's. That's where it started. I'm telling you, man, that fresh food bar is going to be everything. But the time they used to get me going in there for breakfast, man, you load up on the French toast. Them French toast, man, but they put a little extra cinnamon on some of them. That syrup be hot. Woo, eggs fresh. Coming right in there off the griddle, man, and you can get them links right there, man. And I'm going to sit on down and go back 2-3 times for it. That's exactly what it does for me. Always fresh, always delicious. Also, you can go from the menu if you wanted to, too. You can get that all-American burger. The baked spaghetti is phenomenal. But don't forget the strawberry pie. Get that little extra scoop of whipped cream on there, like you're supposed to. Or the world-famous hot fudge cake, my favorite. Extra scoop of vanilla ice cream. Extra scoop of everything. They're serving families of 4, 6, 8, or 12. They got family meals to go with Southern hospitality with a twist. You just got to go check them out. It's real simple to do. They got 4 locations in Middle Tennessee, Clarksville, Dixon, Lebanon, and on Donaldson Pike in Nashville. Shoney's. Let's eat.
This is a different court, Blair.
Same result, Slay.
Oh, okay, Blair. See, that's Tyler Tanner. See, Tyler Tanner's in the house now.
Let's see what you got. Jerry's out, Blair.
Blair, come on. Okay, Blair, just come sit down. Come on, Blair, stop. You're going to get hurt. Blair, get off the court. That's enough.
What's the verdict, Blair? The courtroom is where I play ball.
Boy, Durham, injury law. And that ain't got no roof.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Babs is going to give away tickets for your chance to see Chris Brown and Usher at Nissan Stadium in this segment. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Somebody in the chat, I think it was Anthony, pointed out, like, every day the age gap between Mayor and Babs gets wider. I'm like, well, I started thinking about that. But when you turn 26 every year, the guy across the table doesn't. No, he was talking about film references, I guess. But y'all got to understand, I watch movies from like the 60s, the 50s. Like, I watch everything. But the movie that Slay was talking about that I recommended to him like 4 years ago is called Talk Radio, and it came out in 1988.
Oh, jeez.
That's good, though, boy.
And so I'll read you the little encapsulation thing here. It's an intense drama.
It is.
Directed by Oliver Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it, Slay?
I did.
Oh.
Real good. It kept
real
me watching.
intense.
Yeah, it kept me watching.
It's more of a Murphy thing.
You get angry.
than us
Yeah,
thing.
it's talk.
It's a political thing. Yeah. So an intense drama directed by Oliver Stone starring Eric Bogosian as Barry Champlain. He had a deep voice. Like, he had an incredible voice in it. A controversial Dallas-based late-night radio host whose abrasive style and national syndication led to a confrontation with a deranged caller.
Mm-hmm.
Inspired by the real-life murder of Denver host Alan Berg.
Oh, jeez.
The film, adapted from Bogosian's play, explores themes of free speech, media, and self-destruction, with much of the action confronted to the claustrophobic radio studio. It's really good.
Ended great, too.
Intense is a good word for it.
Yep, that's exactly the
I
word.
think I want to watch
No,
that.
you like it, man.
It's pretty good in that, like,
Okay.
you can't, you know how you watch a movie and you're like, I can see how this is going to end.
Mhm.
It's pretty good at that.
It don't. That's what I said. It ended. It was real good. Yep.
Babs, you want to give away your tickets?
Yeah. You guys ready for him?
Now, I need to know who win these tickets, too, so.
Are you going to try a call?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
2 tickets to see Chris Brown and Usher at Nissan Stadium Saturday, July 25th. Babs Prize Closet at 615-737-1045 is now open. Good luck to you.
Too fast. Why you go so fast?
What? I said, Slay.
Oh, my bad.
You're really calling?
That's your. You're trying to get it. That's your.
Oh, that's Yoral. Okay.
Yo, what you doing? Hang up. What you doing?
Sorry, caller.
I didn't win.
You're cut off.
Reese and Laura, please call back tomorrow. I'm sorry that we didn't get to you.
Hi, guys.
We love you.
We love you.
Tristan, call back tomorrow. We'll get to you. When you guys call, we'll go straight to you. When we can. How about that? I was caller 2.
You was 2. You wasn't enough.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Babs, you was better the first one.
Good day.
All right, Thursday, coming up tomorrow, Greg Cosell. One more visit before draft day.
What time is Cosell?
4:20.
Yeah, okay.
What time is Cosell every week?
I know. I was just thinking.
That is something you would say to me
This is
because I ask every
what I
week.
would say to you. So we might get Peter Burns tomorrow. He may be in town.
Oh, Burns.
Let's go, Burnsy.
Come on, Burnsy.
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Hello, Mr. Burns. What you got, Zeph? You got a winner?
I didn't get his name yet because I'm trying to close the show out.
Oh, would you like for us to do that?
Yeah.
Did you hear me try to win?
I did. I heard my voice on through your phone, through the microphone.
You also hung up before you told me exactly what caller I was. I think I was 2, but
You
I'm
were
not
2.
sure. Okay.
Man, let me know who got them tickets and tell them they got to get them from me.
Okay.
You're the N1.
Yep.
That would be something.
I'm acting like Rich and not Ounce.
3HL bingo card is brief. I can't see the future. Well, not a lot of times.
That was me.
That was you.
Yep.
You can see the future sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I didn't want to mess up Saucy Rossi.
Misty.
Mr. Bonacqua.
I got one from Slay. If
What do
the
you got?
NFL is supposed to do what the NFL is supposed to do.
Now it's supposed to be.
Or supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah.
The NFL is supposed to be what the NFL is supposed to be.
Then the NFL is what it is.
Y'all
Something
know
like
what that means? Y'all know what I meant?
I followed him.
No. The answer
You're too
is
young to
no.
understand, remember?
Oh, that's right.
This age gap is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
They've been through these
Bigger.
drafts.
Hey, we appreciate you guys including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Prayers up for Joseph in Nashville. His son Alan passed away on Saturday. Y'all pray for him if you do that kind of thing. Please, hopefully we were able to put a smile on your face at some point 3HL is organized chaos. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you unless you were getting a shout out to everybody out there, especially our listeners, one foot in front of the other, day by day.
Keep moving.